Okay, let me crack Sarah B open.
Oh yeah, thank you. I'm not gonna know the names of half of these motherfuckers.
No, this is okay. So let me just preface this with the person who made this tier list put in 8 trillion Pokemon.
Oh my god. Okay, we'll get to that as I flip it over.
Like, they're not in the wrong because all these Pokemon are from this generation. But I feel like maybe they should have been put across like 2 tier lists at least.
Dude, so yeah, after we finish up our Gen 7 tier list, we briefly scoped out the Gen 8 tier list because, you know, going into Gen 6, there was a few things missing. And we looked at this and we're like, holy fuck, look at how many Pokemon there are. There's like 4,000 of them.
Yeah, it's more than we've done in a single sitting so far. I'm just going to say we're probably not going to get through this. Let's not aim to get through the whole thing. Let's just aim to enjoy ourselves and
no rush. Just
talk about little guys.
No rush. Wherever we get in like an hour and a half is just going to be where we get, and that's just going to be it.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, it's Legends Arceus, it's Sword and Shield, it's the Sword and Shield DLC. It's a lot of Porkermans.
Porkermans?
Sorry.
Okay, well, real quick, what is your relationship to Generation 8?
Okay, my relationship with Gen 8 is I was playing Sword, I was enjoying it, and then a baby fell out of me, and then I had to stop for a little bit. And then the baby started doing stuff on his own again, and I started playing Sword, and damn, I really like Sword. I bought all the DLC. I played through all the DLC while the baby watched and didn't understand what was happening. Mm-hmm. Pretty great DLC. Also, Legends Arceus, I think I've spent 300 hours in. I've caught everything in that. I've living dexed that.
I feel like I'm kind of, not the inverse of you, but the inverse of the Pokemon community at large, because I look at Sword and Shield, which gets like a weird amount of hate, and I'm like, I thought it was fine. Like, I didn't think it was like
fine.
The best Pokemon ever, but it was just a the wild area exists and kind of sucks, but the rest of it is just a solid Pokemon adventure.
I found the wild area to be an interesting, like, it seemed like a proof of concept for more expansive features that they want to do. Like, Legends Arceus was basically an exploration on that kind of concept.
You know what it really showcased?
What?
The horrible, god-awful performance that has plagued the series since then.
So I think that's actually the start of why people really disliked Sword and Shield. That was the first time that the performance made people really go, "Oof, this is the console one? This is the console one? Really?"
I actually didn't finish the DLC just because I did one of the DLC. I was like, the performance here is even worse, and I just kind of stopped playing it.
I actually found the performance to be a bit better, but I think it's really, not 100% for sure. It is what it is.
I didn't click. I finished Arceus and I was like, it's fine. Like, I didn't love it like the way that other people loved it, which is, it is what it is. But that doesn't mean I dislike the Pokemon that are in it. So let's go ahead and start ranking them. Are we gonna do what we did before, where it's just like get all these fucking Dynamax and Hisuian form?
We're just gonna go in order. So these, I think, were specifically introduced in the DLC. These Dynamax forms.
Are these like Gigantamax technically?
Yeah, these are Gigantamax, the starters, and then I'm squinting. My butt rate's real low today. Yeah, 360p. So it's just a bunch of pixels. Hang on, let me turn that up.
I need to pull up a Google tab on the side so I can just type in like Gigantamax Venusaur, because honestly I didn't realize these guys had Gigantamaxes.
So that was added in the DLC with the little bear. They added a thing where you could make Gigantamax soup that you could feed to specific Pokemon that would add a form to them, which I found to be. Yeah. I did it to my Blastoise because he's my homie. So
hey, what's wrong with this Venusaur? He's so
just wearing a hat.
He's droopy and angry.
He's got a hat on. He's wearing a hat. Yeah, I'm not into it. Should we even, like, we're gonna see a bunch of Gigantamax Pokemons, by the way. That was the gimmick for this.
Yeah, that was kind of the problem. There's a ton of Dynamax, a ton of Gigantamax. Well, I guess Gigantamax were the only, like, unique forms.
Yeah, Dynamax just means bigger.
There's a ton of those and a ton of Hisuian forms.
Okay, straight off, I don't really like the Venusaur so much. He kind of looks dumpy with the flower this big. I would put him in B.
I'm
B
fine
for
with
Venusaur.
Venus. Sorry.
I like the Blastoise.
I need to look up
Charizard's
my boy
next,
Charizard
sorry.
real quick. Hey, boy, what'd they do to
bad.
you? What's
You don't like the Fire Wings?
I'm cool with the Fire Wings. It's all these these gems on his nuts.
I just noticed his shoulder pads. Hey, what? Hey, hello?
I have a few questions. Honestly, I'm not that into it. I think it's fine. I would probably rank it like a bit. I'd probably put it just in Venus. That's fine with me.
I think that's fine. It's fine. I think if it didn't have the shoulder pads, I'd put it in A. But yeah, put it next to Venus.
I need to keep constant tabs on my connection. I was telling Panzer I was trying to stream earlier today, and like an hour in, my upload speed just took a huge fat dump and never recovered. And we're testing it now. Maybe these JPEGs of Pokemon are going to prove once again too much for Comcast.
I'll keep an eye on it for you.
Thank you. Blastoise.
I think he's
fuck yeah,
kind
dude.
of cool. He's kind of sick.
I'm into this entire gunship he's got on his back.
Yeah, so I'm looking at a screenshot from the Pokemon website where all of the cannons blast in unison into one giant fuck off beam of water. So
yeah,
cool.
I'm seeing that now.
That's extremely cool.
I'm into this
Love
Blastoise. A.
A?
At least.
Yeah. Let's A the boy.
Is this Butterfree? It is. It's just a Butterfree, but the wings are like 50 times bigger.
Yeah, okay, you know what? I think that's kind of funny. That's
I'm into
continuing the theme of it has to either be cool or really funny when they do these unique forms.
Okay, that is one thing I will say really quick about Gen 8 is I actually fucking loved Gigantamax and Dynamax. A lot of people hate it because they're just like, it's crappy Mega Evolution or whatever, and I sort of get it, but also the Pokemon are so big.
The Pokemon are so big. It's just I miss the unique form stuff, but they kind of half-assed it in with the G-Max. Yeah, put them up in it. I'd say put them above Blastoise. The wings are so funny.
It's so good. I feel like they worked backwards from, we want to have our game set in Europe, right? And it's like, what's nuts over there? Football games. They have these big-ass stadiums. What can we do with this big-ass stadium? Make the Pokemon big, too.
I gotta be real, I loved the boss battle, the gym leader fights.
Absolute top tier.
The music, the crowd going ape shit. Yeah. Really good.
Fucking, that honestly probably carries like 80% of my enjoyment of these games.
It was good. I gotta say.
So Gigantamax Pikachu is fat Pikachu.
You couldn't even tell it was Pikachu, homie. It's so fat.
It's really fat. Which
S tier, bestie. He's so funny. He's so funny. They just made him fat.
I used to have a T-shirt that had Fat Pikachu on it, but he wore out over time, which is unfortunate.
They're bringing them back. They're making him fat.
We've got Oh my god. I was saying Hisuian this whole time. I forgot there was Galarian too. Fuck, dude. We got so much to get
Yep, there's a lot of regional forms in this shit.
I 80% love Galarian Meowth. My first read of him when I first saw him was like, he is like a fur ball. But no, that's actually a beard, which I like that less.
I would say I agree with you like 80%. Like, I put him in A.
He's
got
the potential to be fantastic, but I think is one of those like transition to an actual 3D model doesn't hold up as well as I read him in a art form.
I just love his little shithead energy, you know?
That is true.
He's got real good little shithead energy, and you don't get that a lot. You just don't get that enough.
Do you get it in Gigantamax Meowth?
Okay, they did a long cat meme joke. Come on. That's so funny.
I love him. He's so good.
Yeah, that's an A. That's an A.
Oh man, I'm looking at a 65-inch plush of some like as tall as a person. Yeah, that's an S tier.
That borders on S for me. Yeah, he's so good.
I'm putting him up there. We can maybe kick him down to like top of A if it really comes to it. But
I know he's great. Look at him. Look at he's long.
I love all
Okay.
these arts of him just like hunched over because he's so long. It's great.
We about to hit the controversy. We about to hit the controversy.
There's gonna be a little bit here.
Okay, well, you know what? That's fine. We can talk about it. We can talk about it. I think straight off, just put Arcanine in C to Little Stinkers. I think they did a bad job with him. I don't like him.
Yeah, I can get... Okay, done.
I think his concept is like, it's like a B- on 2D, and then when they trained it into 3D, it's just awful. They did a really bad job on that one. I love the Growlithe, though. Please, sir. Please, sir, my Growlithe has a haircut. He looks like a beetle.
Okay, you're not selling me on it. We joke about the Beatles all the time.
He's so cute.
I love original form Growlithe. The things I don't care for it in particular are his fucking alfalfa hair, the little spikes sticking out on top, his eyes being covered, and the balls on his chin.
I love it. So he's supposed to look like those guardian lion statues. So they
what
like.
Are they called again?
Hang on. We were talking about this like ages ago.
Yeah. They're in like Yakuza at one point. 3.
Chinese guardian lions is kind of close, but not quite. Maybe someone in chat will know what we're talking about, but it's supposed to look like a specific mythical creature. And I just kind of love the vibe they brought to him. I think he's so cute. I don't know. Can we at least put him in B for Venus?
Oh, I wasn't gonna do you that dirty. I was gonna give you at least an A. My disinterest in him, I think, is strong enough to keep him out of besties, but I don't think he's a Venus.
Okay, let's put him in A then. I will settle for A because I think he's so cute.
Gotcha.
He's puppy.
Let me just Google real quick.
Is that Machamp?
It's Machamp. Let me see this boy.
It's just him, but bigger. I don't feel like they did enough change to his model here. He's just really big.
They just made his arms orange, and
his head has bigger fins, maybe?
Give him pants, or has he always had pants?
Oh, I think they put pants on. Oh my god.
Oh my god, they put pants on that beast.
They put pants on him. Okay, that actually elevates it a little bit for me. They fucking put pants on the dude.
He gets so powerful, his shorts grow out into pants.
Man, they know how to make a fucking joke with these choices. That's so funny. Holy shit. Okay, that elevates that bitch from like a C to a low A for me.
I was gonna say, how about top of Venus?
Okay, I can be for bands.
How do we feel about Galarian Ponyta?
I would say Ponyta and Rapidash are besties for me.
Really?
Personally, love the unicorn aesthetic. I love the psychic fairy typing. I have a Rapidash that has absolutely obliterated the post game in this gen.
I'm trying to pull up a... I don't dislike it in the same way that I look at Growlithe and go, meh. There's just something about that Growlithe. I don't know. I'm totally cool with... I don't know if I like love them, but also I don't dislike them. And if you're gonna make like a really strong argument for bestie, then
I would say Ponyta goes in front of Rapidash because the little puffy mane going on is so funny and adorable on it.
Let me look at art of Rapidash real quick.
Rapidash went and got the Brazilian blowout. She got her hair smoothed.
Yeah, I like it better fluffy.
Yeah, I think it's funnier fluffy.
Oh, excuse me.
I'd be willing to put the unicorn. The Ponyta has to go in besties, but I'd be willing to put Rapidash down in A.
I can get behind that.
I'm a huge fan of. Oh, we're doing one in England. We should put a unicorn.
What does a unicorn have to do with England? Just like
the last unicorn books and all the.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought those were set in. Maybe I just think like magical.
You're just thinking like Sir Lancelot and Galahad.
Yeah, that kind of shit. I don't know. What the fuck's going on in England anyway? Nobody knows. There's fucking dragons and shit.
What the fuck's going on with this Slowpoke? They just made his head yellow and called it a day.
I know. Yeah. You're not wrong.
They didn't do enough with these boys.
I remember they tried like using this as like the advertising for the DLC, and in fact, like when you go to the DLC, they're like, "Here's your special Slowpoke," and I'm like, "What's
in the box you go?"
He's just yellow. The shiny form is even funnier because his whole body is the same color as the yellow on his head.
Let me look that up real quick. Galarian Slowpoke, shiny.
He's just all yellow.
Oh god, he's pea.
He's the pea guy.
What the fuck happened to him?
Oblivious own town. I'm just looking to see if there's anything like special
Venus.
going on.
I mean, it's Slowpoke. It's hard to dislike, but also I just feel like they didn't do enough with them. They just like, what's the joke? He's yellow.
Okay. Something I need to bring up is that he has 2 different evolutions, and one of them is down there next to Hisuian. Typhlosion. There we go.
Well, now I gotta find Typhlosion. Okay, I see. Just a few down. Yeah. I'm just gonna drag that. Yep.
Yeah, he roamed. I just spotted him, and I thought you should move him on up. He evolves differently in this. You can have... Yeah, so he can either have a cuff that he wears on his wrist or on his head, and that's where the thing attaches and evolves him. So he has 2 different forms.
Disliking Galarian Slowking. The eyes are kind of fucked up.
You don't like that he's a little upset about this thing eating his hand?
No, Slowking, the...
Oh, the evil, yeah,
I see. The evil one on his... Sorry, I'm getting ahead of ourselves. Are we...
Okay,
where are we cool?
yes.
Okay, start with Slowpoke. What are you thinking?
Slowpoke goes an A because he's Slowpoke. The end.
Okay, yep, done. Slowbro.
He's fine. He's just got the thing on his hand now instead of on his ass. It's kind of funny.
It's like an arm cannon, I guess.
Yeah, does he have special moves that he uses with this? Let me look.
Does he punch or shoot with it?
It just says if the Shelder lets go, it will turn back into a Slowpoke.
Okay, I'm looking at art of Galarian Slowbro. The centermost like spine is like purple. I'm assuming he shoots like poison out of it.
Yeah. Okay, I found it. He has a special move that he gets on evolution called Shell Sidearm. It's a poison move, and it says this move inflicts physical or special damage, whichever is more effective, and may poison the target. 90 attack power. Not bad move. Pretty good.
Yeah, I'm looking at art of him using it like an arm cannon. So, and I'm a slut for Mega Man, so...
Yeah, he's also a poison psychic type instead of water. I think he's a cutie. I'd put him up with his unevolved form. He's fine. He's a cutes. On to the Slowking.
C. Unless you have arguments for it.
Miraculously, this form of Slowpoke's latent intelligence was drawn out when the Shelder poison raced through its brain.
Hey, what'd they do to the Slowpoke?
Oh god. Okay, his special move is Eerie Spell, a psychic attack. This user attacks with tremendous psychic power and removes 3 PP from the target's last move. So it's another poison psychic that's smarter than a Slowking.
And he removes your PP.
And he removes your PP. I don't like him. Okay, G-Max Farfetch'd.
Is that Gigantamax? It doesn't have the... That's just Galarian Farfetch'd.
No, Galarian Farfetch'd is white, isn't it? It just
That's
it has an
Surfetch'd.
evolution.
What the oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, Galarian Farfetch'd evolves into Surfetch'd.
It's been a hot second since I played these games, so I thought it was just a normal Farfetch'd that evolved differently. No, you're right, the leak is so big! What? Galarian form, fighting type.
I can't say I'm a real fan of the attitude. Where the fuck is Surfetch'd? I guess he's down, like, this is technically a Farfetch'd, so he's up with the old gen Pokemon that got new forms. Surfetch'd will come later.
Yeah, we'll find him. It's just annoying the order these are in. That's all.
It's just the way that it is.
It's
yeah,
fine.
I mean,
We got this.
it's a duck, but he's angry now. I'm not super
Yeah.
into it. I won't lie.
I miss the old far-fetched attitude.
B.
Venus.
High
That's
or
a
low?
Venus. A low Venus.
Yeah, okay. Okay, you're gonna need to sell me on Gigantamax Gengar. He's getting a little too out of hand for me.
What if mouth big?
Like, you had me at Gengar, you had me at Mega Gengar, but as he just like keeps getting bigger and his mouth gets more and more louder and with your mouth open.
What if I send you... Does this link work? If you click it, this link works. It's a picture of a plushie of G-Max Gengar. It's really funny in plushie form.
I like it less. He looks upset and his tongue is out.
I just think it's really funny that it's like, what should we do with Gengar? I don't know, mouth. This is fucking whatever, I guess. And, you know, I'm not like in love with it. It's fine. You can make it like a C.
Oh, yeah,
Low
honestly,
Venus.
I kind of dislike him. I won't lie.
It's fine. I'm not like, I would not Gigantamax my Gengar because I want him to stay a little guy.
Hey, things I learned today. Kingler has a Gigantamax form. Wow,
I
this
didn't
is
know that either.
fucking awful, and I hate it.
Oh, it's what the fuck is that kind of crab with the big fucked up legs? Anyway, it's one of those. Yay.
Coconut crab?
Yeah.
I
So
hate this,
fucked up.
actually. I actively dislike it.
Yeah, I'd say that's a stinker. That's our
Yeah.
first stinker of the gen.
Oof. Rough.
Okay, how funny are the Hisuian Voltorbs?
Why do they exist?
I don't know, they're so funny.
They're just made of wood.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that's really good. I don't know, because they were like Pokeballs are, for some reason in this generation, carved from a tree. Also, for some reason, we have Pokemon that already look like.
I will say, in terms of Electrode, they took away his smile. And I feel like that knocks him down.
It's hard to tell. Hang on. I'm having trouble finding him in the Pokedex, so I'm just gonna...
I do love the eyebrows on this Voltorb, though.
He does have pretty good eyebrows. So, okay, I would say the Voltorb is a B-ness for me, and then the Electrode is an A, because I love his little stupid face. I think he looks really funny.
Hisuian? Hold on. Electrode. Okay, what about this face is doing it for you?
I just think it's funny. I don't know.
He just looks mad and confused.
So does Electrode.
No, Electrode is like having a good time. Regular form Electrode, he's having like a great time. That's a boy that loves being alive.
I think what I find funny about these two Pokemon is something that I found really funny from Futurama and is one of my favorite jokes. And it's the robot that's run by a water wheel. Just seeing these electric Pokemon just carved out of wood, just something about that hits the same joke note for me in a way that I find really funny. I can't defend it any more than that. It makes me laugh.
I'm kind of into this Voltorb. It's the Electrode that doesn't do it for me, honestly.
Okay.
It's just the face. It's just I think it's fucked up.
If I'm being real, they're just different points on the Venus scale for me.
The face, the Electrode face, looks like it's on Robot Chicken.
Also, these are electric grass type, and they evolve with a leaf stone.
Mm-hmm.
So we're clear on that.
Okay. I mean, Voltorb just rolls normally. I'll put... And... opposite ends of the Venus spectrum.
Yeah, they're the opposite ends of the Venus spectrum for me.
Fuck. How do you feel about Galarian wheezing?
Okay, I don't like it, but I also think it's really funny because it looks like a British guy. They were like, what do British men look like? This. He looks like children dying in factories.
And there goes all of our British viewership. I'm in the same boat where, like, I don't like this wheezing, but also it do be kind of funny.
The concept is, I think it's funny enough to make it into low Venus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can get behind that.
Mr. Rhyme.
Uh-huh.
How you feeling about Mr. Rhyme?
Oh, you know how I feel about Mr. Rhyme.
Yeah, I got rid of Mr. Rhyme.
Hell yeah.
G-Max Lapras?
Let's see. Nope. I wish these didn't keep swapping between Gigantamax, Hisuian, and Galarian, because I gotta, like, keep changing the entire search. Gigantamax. Lapras.
Positives on G-Max Lapras. I love the, like, ice musical scale that's going on around it.
Yep.
Very cool. I like that it's big.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like whatever the shell is.
So I'm generally in the same boat. Like, positives, it's a big Lapras. Lapras is great. I love this musical note thing it's got going on. The negatives, it's just Lapras. Like, they didn't really do much with this Gigantamax form.
Well, they added that, like, ridge section to its
supposed
shell.
to look like a cruise ship.
Is it? I thought
Yeah.
it was supposed to look like a musical instrument or something.
because she's like Lapras
No,
is like,
she's a boat.
you know, like the fairy Pokemon, right?
No, you're right. It's a boat.
Yeah. So she's supposed to look like a cruise ship. But other than that, they didn't really like do anything to her.
I don't like her looking like a cruise ship. I don't.
Oh, we're gonna get to a lot of Pokemon that look like a lot of things.
I would say Venus for the balance of.
I'll put her up high. I kind of dig her. I think my enjoyment of her at least strikes her up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I love the Lapras.
Lapras
You know.
is good. Yeah. I'm gonna put her above Voltorb, honestly.
Okay, time for a dog with a haircut. I don't know if you're ready for the haircut they gave this dog.
Is Eevee a dog? Did we ever talk about this?
It's a dog rabbit.
Like
it's a
fox,
Daggett,
isn't it?
I don't know. Who give a shit?
Hey, what the fuck happened to this dog?
See? I don't like G-Max Eevee.
They just took an Eevee and then just like flipped all of its hair straight up.
They
no
made it look
other
like
direction.
a garlic clove. Why? C. Goodbye.
Yeah. Not that into it. Snorlax. Why did he become Yggdrasil the World Tree?
Because he's been asleep for so long. The society has rebuilt on his tum-tums. I think it's really funny.
I'm looking up art of him, and it's just him laying there, but he's holding up one finger, and the finger is shooting an orbital laser. What's up with that?
Okay, that's a good question. Give me a second to look up G-Max Snorlax real quick. He probably has a cool G-Max move that I've never seen. Here we go, G-Max. Show me.
This is just like that time, speaking of Futurama, when Bender went to space and became God.
I was thinking the same thing.
Can we... Okay, how many fucking Futurama references can we cram into this stream?
A lot. Snorlax G-Max move. What is the G-Max move? G-Max replenish. It looks like it just eats. Oh, inflicts damage and has a 50% chance of restoring any berries consumed by its user or its allies. So it just makes berries off of its tummy tree for you.
I kind of zoned out, I won't lie.
No finger laser.
He's fine. I like Snorlax, but my love of Snorlax is mostly from his like simplicity. It's just a big guy that likes to sleep and eat. And yeah. I personally feel like the more design you give him, the less I like it.
I'd still say it's an A because it's Snorlax and he fell asleep and he's big as a mountain.
Low A.
Big as a mountain. Oh boy, it's time for the Galarian redo of the original legendary birds.
One.
It's Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres in order.
Okay, the issue is it's not that I didn't know which one was which. It's that I couldn't remember Articuno's name for a second. I don't know why. It just completely escaped me.
Fair.
What's up with its face?
I knew you were gonna say that. Its face is fucked. I like everything else about it, though.
I like the color. I like the majesticness. What's
It's
going
also-
on with the eyes?
This is a psychic type, not an ice type.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they all change type. Like, Zapdos
Yeah.
is like a fighting type now, I think.
Yeah, I think So something that I would like you to consider when we're looking at these as well is that the shiny has the original coloring. So it looks like this shape, but as Articuno colors, which is kind of sick.
I think that's a neat reference, but also, like, I prefer, well, at least in Articuno's case, I prefer the newer color for this design.
Yeah, no, I think it's cool.
But the eyes are just too fucked up for me.
I'd say the eyes put it in Venus. Other than that, it would be an A.
Yeah, I can get behind that. I'll put it between the guy with pants and shoulder pads.
Ah, the fashion crew.
Galarian Zapdos. Yeah, I mean, he's like the Roadrunner.
Yeah, I didn't like chasing his ass. So to catch all these in the DLC, you have to fucking chase their asses, and I fucking hated this stupid asshole.
I never did it.
It's just a pain in the... They're runners, and you have to physically run after them on a mount and try and catch them. Pain in the ass. I don't know, I like his weird Ebu form.
What, he's a fighting type now, I think?
Yeah, he's fighting flying.
I kind of like Galarian Zapdos, I won't lie.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. A?
Yeah, I'm down with that.
I like his cool electric Cheeto orange color, too. Pretty dope.
Between Butterfree and Meowth.
Yeah.
Galarian Moltres.
This is a dark flying, and I think it's fucking creepy as shit.
What? It's the eyes again.
It's dark type. It's supposed to look spooky.
Well, no, it's not the like that the eyes look spooky. It's that the eyes look too cartoonish. Like, I look at like this creepy flame wings and hair and tail, and it's like, you know, it's talons, and then the face looks too smooth, too like cartoonish. Like it doesn't mesh in with the rest of the design.
Put him next to the Articuno.
Okay. Like, it's a design that I could get into. Also, he has this weird stripe going down his
I was just
face, the
thinking I don't
chest.
like his racing stripe.
It makes him go faster, I guess.
All right. You got me there.
Hisuian Typhlosion. I mean, I already know. I kind of dig Hisuian Typhlosion, honestly.
So he has the same fucking problem that his whole line has in 3D, that he looks cool with the flames coming out of him, but he doesn't have the flames coming out of him 99% of the time, so he just looks like he's stoned or sleeping.
Okay, here's what I'll do. I'm gonna go into our saved tier lists. I'm gonna pull up Gen 2, and I'm gonna look at where I put Typhlosion. We put him in A. Are we good for A here as well?
I don't like how stoned he looks.
I do kind of like how stoned
He looks like he's been deflated. Like, I loved his fucking hardcore, like, screaming ass. Also, we put him in A because in Gen 2, he was only in 2D and always had the fire.
No, we definitely knocked some points for the conversion to 3D, absolutely. Like, I'm not gonna put up a huge fight for Hisuian Typhlosion. I'm just kind of into it. I don't love it. Like, where would you be comfortable putting it?
Venus.
Okay.
Like, I would be able to put him at the bottom of A, to be honest, just for how good the 2D is with the ghost flames. But without the ghost flames, he'd just be looking tired. He'd just be a sleepy.
I do kind of like how like, oh, I'm chilled out, I'm mellowed out.
The ghost flames and his, like,
I'll put him
his
top...
serving cunt attitude.
Yeah, I'll put him very bottom A for now, and then like 30 minutes from now, you can vibe how you're feeling with it, and you can punt him down.
Okay.
Who gives a shit about Quillfish? Why did they make another one?
Because it has an evolution that's important.
Oh shit! Is it Galarian or Hisuian?
Hisuian, I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check that before I fuck up and chat drags my ass.
It's Hisuian.
Yeah, okay. It evolves into Overquill, which it has a special evolution.
I have a follow-up question. Why is his tail Beats by Dre?
Sponsored. He's dark
the first
now instead
streamer
of
Pokemon.
He's dark poison, but not water type. So I guess don't put him in the water.
Wow, I've been spoiled on Overquill looking at pictures of Hisuian Qwilfish.
Like Overquill is all right. He's so fucked up.
He's fucked up, all right.
Qwilfish is like at bottom of C. His little mouth sucks.
I like him more than Slowking. I'll give him that.
It's a fish. You guys did it.
Oh shit. Is this Galarian or Hisuian? I don't know.
Hisuian, and then I can't remember what the name of that Pokemon is.
Sneasel.
Yes, it's Hisuian Sneasel, because the evolution, once again, is important.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, you ride around on it.
Yeah. So, okay, now I'm looking up a picture of Sneasel and Hisuian Sneasel back to back. Because my initial reaction when I looked at Hisuian Sneasel is like, this is just fucking Sneasel. They didn't do anything to this.
No, it's pretty different.
It's different enough. Different attitude, different colors, and
I like his little
story.
bitchy attitude. I like he looks a little softer. I don't like that his evolution is called Sneasler. I forgot about that. But
that's a problem for Sneasler. Don't hold it against Sneasel.
That's a problem for future us. And yeah, instead of dark ice, he's fighting poison. And he's just like
fuck
a little,
yeah, dude. I'm
yeah,
into that.
he's a little bastard. I'd put him like low besties, high A. He's like a little cutie.
At the very least, compared to the rest of this gen so far, I mean, we haven't even gotten to the gen proper. We're just dealing with the fucking old heads who won't.
We are close. We are
hint.
close. I see the monkey. I see the monkey. That's the start of the gen. It's the little green monkey.
Panzer, that's a half hour away.
I know. It's, you know what? It's fine. We're not going to finish this today. We already
No,
knew
we're
that.
not.
It's
We're not
okay.
finishing it today. I'm just like, this gap, this path to Grookey is so much longer than you think it is.
I know. I can only see it. Okay, so this is Galarian.
Corsola. Immediately slamming that into besties.
It's very good, yes. Because they killed the reef.
I would put it like right behind Pikachu personally.
Yes, please. I love him. Yes.
I don't need to look up a picture, but I am very quickly looking up a picture of Galarian.
Because it's nice
Corsola.
To look at.
It's just it's so fucked up. They killed it. That rules.
They killed it. It's dead.
I kind of love Galarian, Zigzagoon, and Lanoon.
Yeah, I'm comparing
not
side by
crazy.
side.
I'm not crazy about what's the final Obstagoon, which we'll get to later because he's not part of the old gen.
Yeah, he's not there yet.
But these two,
the little bastard energy they infused into Zigzagoon is actually incredible.
kind of love them.
He's really good.
Oh fuck yeah! I have the Pokemon radio going on, and I think the Team Skull music just started.
Yes. Fuck yes. Team Skull was so fucking good. That was one of the best parts of this gen.
It really Team Skull was so fucking good, man.
They were so good. I would put Galarian Zigzagoon high A, honestly.
Yep.
Very good.
I can get behind that.
The Lanoon I like, but I'm still not like very passionate about. I would put it high Venus, mid Venus.
Sorry, Chad is arguing something about Team Yell, Team Skull. We're just talking about how good Team Skull is. I'm talking about the music that should be playing. Let me just check.
Wait a second. No, they're right. Team Skull was Sun and Moon, and this was Team. I forgot. Anyway, we forgot because Team Skull was so good it overwrote all the other teams.
I didn't forget. I didn't look at Zigzagoon and go, "Oh fuck yeah, Team Skull." I just looked at Zigzagoon and went, "Oh fuck yeah, Zigzagoon," and then the music started and I went, "Oh fuck yeah, Team Skull." Two things that I love that aren't necessarily related.
Look, both of us have like 4 brain cells that we're sharing.
What were we saying about Lanoon? You said top
Venus?
of besties, Venus. Yeah, I can
somewhere
get
in
by that.
Venus. He's fine. He's a fine little guy.
I'll put him between Voltorb. They're both
Sure.
looking at Machamp's pants. They're like, damn.
Your pants look amazing.
Oh my god, is this? Don't tell me it's Dialga and Palkia? What the fuck?
Yeah, they have special forms in Hisui.
Oh, okay.
I have to look them up because I legitimately don't remember why they changed. That's the origin form, and it's activated by using the adamant crystal. I hate this thing.
These are rancid.
Okay, I actually really like the horse Palkia. I would like to keep him out of Little Stinkers, but get the Dialga down. Then what the fuck happened to this thing? It's the front legs. Ugh.
Oh my god, this is awful.
It's not good to look at. You're not wrong. It's pretty bad. I like the Palkia horse though, because I didn't like how he was shaped like a penis before.
He got no arms.
He doesn't need them. He's a horse. Horses don't have arms.
Okay, but horses don't also have a human torso.
They also don't have wings.
There are many things
There's
fucked
a
up
lot,
about this. I don't.
A lot of things we can say that horses don't have. They can't drive cars either.
Horses don't have tank treads.
I would put it, at least can we get him in C? Like, he's not one of my favorites, but I feel like it's an improvement over the penis design.
Is it? At least with the penis, we look at it and go, hey, cock and balls. This is just like...
No cock and balls.
What did they do to this guy?
They turn him into a centaur cock and balls. That way he can have two sets. Palkia is
Oshawott,
genderless.
Samurott. Is this Samurott? Or was the middle version Samurott?
This is Samurott? Yeah, this is Samurott.
This is Hisuian, right?
Yeah, he's dark. Instead of just water type, he's water dark, which I feel like really improves this thing. But this is the one I picked because I've never picked Oshawott before and I regretted it.
I mean, it's kind of...
It's kind of the same. They just changed the
Samurott, but they changed some of the colors on it.
The seashell is black and red instead of white and cream.
I'm indifferent to it.
Sea, blow Venus.
I
like him better than the smokestacks, if I'm being honest.
Sure, I'll give you that. That's only because I don't actually give a shit about the things below it. What's this plant?
Lilligant, I'm pretty sure. Hang on. Hisuian Lilligant. So she took her skirt off, and she's a ballet dancer now.
Okay, so I'm looking at a picture of Lilligant, and then I'm tabbing over to a picture of Hisuian Lilligant.
Do not scroll down on Google image search. Do not scroll down.
Corporate is asking me to find the difference between these two pictures.
They're pretty different. Are you sure?
They're not.
What? One has a huge puffy skirt and a huge flower on the top, and the other one is wearing pants and has long pointy arms and has a little teeny tiny flower.
Oh my god. Okay, so it was that's my mistake. Well, more on Google. Google surface a picture is just Lilligant, and it's a different color, but I think it's the shiny, and that's what was fucking me up.
Yeah, the shiny is the colorways of the original Lilligant.
Yeah. Okay, I'm seeing the two. Yep. Okay, I got you. Yep. Thank you.
They're
for
a little
sorting
different.
that out.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, she's a little bit more leaf, less chunky.
Yeah.
Smaller breasts.
She's like a B for me. I like the idea of the plant ballet dancer. I think they did, with this one, they managed a humanoid form that doesn't look like they were trying to make sex bait. It just looks like a cool little guy.
Hold on, let me scroll down in Google
Nope,
Images.
don't do that. Stop right there.
I kind of like original form Lilligant more, I won't lie.
Yeah, I like her little puffy leaves. I don't know. She does like cool ballet dancing moves in the game. Like that's her whole thing. She's like, I like her more than Farfetch'd. I like her more than Venusaur.
Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll put her above Venusaur, and then I'm gonna put Farfetch'd above her because I actually like Farfetch'd a little bit more.
Okay, I think that's fair.
And Venusaur is just gonna slowly slide. He's gonna slowly slide down and down until he falls out of Venus, and then suddenly this tier makes no sense at all anymore. This
Hisuian.
is all...
Carvana?
Yeah, you're right. Carvana. No, not Carvana.
No,
Is it?
that's the website where you buy cars, right? No, it is Carvana.
Is
Wait.
it? No.
No. Shit, what the fuck is like Barrascuda, some shit? Hang on.
Basculin.
There it is. It was okay, good. Thank you.
Thank you, Google autocomplete, for saving me.
Jesus. Okay, Hisuian Basculin. It looks pretty different from the other Basculin, but I gotta tell you, it's still just a fucking fish.
It's just a fucking fish.
It's just
he got an underbite instead of he got an overbite instead of an underbite, and that's about it.
It evolves into a cooler Pokemon, which we will see later, which I think is a pretty cool fucking fish. But this one's just like...
It's just a fucking fish. It's going into
It's
C
just a
for
fish.
I don't
Yeah,
give a shit.
C for fish. Put it next to the other fish.
I literally just putting it right next to...
All the fishes in the sea. Can you change C to SEA?
C.
Put them in... Yeah. Put them in the sea.
Man, this tier list sucks.
We'll get better.
Darmanitan?
Darumaka.
Darumaka, there we go.
Darumaka. Dude, we're such fucking old people. This is the most boomer-ass stream I've ever been in my life.
Oh, I mean, you're not hearing the music, which is currently To Be a Master.
Yeah, okay, so instead of a little fire guy, it's a little ice yeti baby. I kind of dig him. He's kind of fun.
I like his pose. I like his face. I think those are both things that I probably said about original Darumaka.
Yeah, he's fun. Oh, I'm sorry. This is Galarian. I thought this was Hisuian for some reason.
Yeah, no. It's a fucking... I googled Hisuian Darumaka and this came up.
Yeah.
I think Google realizes we're beyond help.
It's fine. Whatever. There's too many fucking Pokemon anyway.
The ice on his chest to me is a little too prominent, but that's just really me being really nitpicky.
It looks like he has little buttons.
That's kind of the thing. I don't like buttons, honestly. But otherwise, I'm cool with him. I don't like love him. Like I probably wouldn't put him in A, but he would at least go in B somewhere, I think.
Oh, I like him. I like him more than Gmax Snorlax.
Yeah, I can get behind that actually. Can I just go ahead and put this other guy in Little Stinkers, though?
Yeah, I'm sorry, chat. Chat's like, it's an ice yeti with a snow fro. You're not wrong, but I don't like to look at him, so goodbye. Whoa, wait a second. Does he have... Okay, so we had this discussion last time when we didn't understand what the fuck was going on. Apparently, this Pokemon has a Zen form and a standard form. The standard form is the little ice thing. The Zen form is that snowman thing with the fire nose. I've never seen this before.
Hisuian Darmanitan. Not Hisuian, whatever.
Galarian form.
What the fuck is wrong with the snowman?
It's awesome. I've never seen that before. It's so funny. What the fuck? It's great. I'm so mad I've never seen this before. So funny.
Fire nose? Is it
yeah,
a fire
it becomes
type?
It's an ice fire.
That's so bizarre.
That's such incredible typing. Why? It's double effective against ground and rock.
I don't love it personally.
I think it's really fun. It's funny enough to get to like a B for me, a B-ness.
I can get behind that. What if we ranked that we just said it looks funny, Weezing, so he goes right next to Weezing.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yamask.
So it's the same Yamask, except he's ground type now because he's holding a piece of an artifact.
Yo, is that his evolve form? I guess we'll get to that evolve form later.
Yeah, its evolve form is fucking awesome.
Otherwise, this is literally like just Yamask, honestly.
Yeah, I think it's funny that they were like, what else do British people do? Steal artifacts. There we go. Stolen artifact Pokemon.
Oh, now we're into the negative British viewership.
Sorry, British people. Your country do be stealing artifacts, though.
They do be stealing artifacts. It's Yamask. I mean...
Venus is fine.
Yeah,
I would say high
B.
Venus.
Yeah, I guess I like him more than the guy who grew pants.
I feel like
Gigantamax. Sorry.
Could you move Lapras up to the end of A? The more I'm looking at Lapras, the more I'm like, why is my girl Lapras down in Venus?
Just give me one second. Just a Garbodor. I just need to get that up on the other monitor real quick.
Oh yeah, that's Gmax Garbodor, huh?
Yeah. I should really just start typing in Gmax because I've been incorrectly spelling Gigantamax every time, and every time Google is like, "Are you sure you didn't mean this other thing?"
Okay, so he's pretty funny. He's got a boat stuck in him and a plane, and he's got a train coming out of his asshole.
He's also got a really big Clefairy doll. Oh, hold on.
The train coming out of the asshole.
He does have a train coming out of his ass. What the fuck?
That's pretty fucking funny.
He also has a building coming out of his shoulder.
He's like a Katamari, except worse.
A really fucked up Katamari.
That puts him like top of Venus, low A for me. The train coming out of the asshole really elevates the design for me personally.
I'm into him. I'll do low A. Let's see. Oh yeah,
my children.
You said you had something to tell me about Zoroark. Was it Hisuian?
It's Hisuian. Do I have something to tell you? Just they're like my favorites ever.
I feel like last time we talked about Zorua.
The names are just atrocious.
Zorua. There we go.
Zorua. I hate the names of these babies.
They're really bad.
You know.
Okay, how do you feel about this Zorua compared to the original Zorua?
These are easily in my top 10, both of these guys. They are normal ghost types.
Mm-hmm.
And they are so cool looking and so powerful. And he's so sad and ghosty with his spooky little flames. Oh, I love them both.
I'm looking at a comparison between regular Zoroark and Hisuian, and I do like the Hisuian one more. It's like they actually realize the design rather than just like, I don't know, this kind of fucked up freak.
I love the collar puff that they added on him. I like the change to his tail. I think he's really cute. Both of these would be besties for me, like as high as you'll let me put both of them.
I don't know if cute is the word I would use for Zoroark, or the evolved one.
I love its hair is so beautiful. What's wrong with his hair? He's so pretty.
I don't know if pretty is the word I'd use. He looks like a horrific ghost beast.
But he's my ghost.
I say that affectionately. Like they did a good job of making him look like a horrific ghost beast.
He's sick. I love him.
I will definitely put Zorua in A.
Yeah. Put him next to the pony for me. They're friends.
Oh yeah, I can easily do that.
Yay.
How about this bottom of besties? Not A. I can do Zoroark bottom of besties. I think the things that are currently above, like I do like this Sneasel. I do love that fat Pikachu. Like this is definitely better than Zigzagoon, but I think I like things in besties more than it.
Yeah, that's fair. I just fell in love with this thing. I don't know. It's just like a creature that I bonded with very deeply, and I love the design. It's like somewhere between beautiful and cool for me. Oops. Hang on. Sorry, I accidentally opened my Jira and closed your stream. There we go.
One of these days, we're going to retroactively go back to our Gen 2 tier list and quietly move Quagsire up into besties.
Why isn't Quagsire in besties? Quagsire should be in besties.
Because we put Wooper in besties, and I said, Quagsire is my favorite Pokemon of all time. You said, that sounds great. Put him in A. And I went, oh, okay.
Oh, I like Quagsire. Sometimes we get really deep at these lists, man.
Yeah, I know. Like, 2 hours in, we're just kind of zonked out of our gourds and just go, fucking anywhere looks fine. Speaking of anywhere looks fine for this guy, I'm just gonna go ahead and just slap him into stinkers.
Goodbye, Stunkfish. I hate you.
Yep, right there looks good.
Braviary?
Yes, Hisuian Braviary. I am disappointed with him.
I mean, Braviary wasn't very interesting to start with, so...
I don't remember the exact words I said when we talked about this before, but I feel like I would have said, I think he's kind of neat. Or at the very least, I really love Rufflet, and I think a lot of that love of Rufflet carries over into Braviary, and I do like the colors of Braviary. But I dislike this weird fire hair the Hisuian form has going on.
So I'm going to point out, I'm looking at the standard and the Hisuian form next to each other, and they actually have the same, like the white bulk of the hair is the same, but the standard form has like a face mask that comes back over it and makes it look smaller, and this one is lacking that. So it
looks like
just
it has
the
bigger
eyes.
hair.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same, but it has the optical illusion of being bigger because it just has those stupid eyes.
Yeah, it's the,
I don't
the
care
purple
for
blue
him.
thing. I'm disappointed with it. It's one of those things where like they say, "Hey, we're making a new form of a Pokemon you actually kind of dig," and you're like, "Oh fuck yeah!" And then you see it and you go, "Oh."
Sea,
So,
put him into the sea, into the ocean with him.
I don't dislike him that much. Low Venus.
Okay. I don't think he's very interesting. I think B for boring is also fine. Boring bird.
Look, we still have just a few more to get through before we get to the actual meat of this generation, and then the top half of this tier list is probably gonna get padded out a little bit more. What is this? Sliggoo. And why doesn't Gumi have a Hisuian
I don't know.
form?
It just evolves into having a shell, I guess. Or I guess it's its tail. I always thought it was in a shell from looking at the Sliggoo, but I guess it's its tail.
If that's supposed to be his tail, it's kind of fucked up. I don't like this Sliggoo. I will be blunt.
He's kind of like peeking out. He's like, "Hey, what's up? What's going on? What's happening?"
Sliggoo, I like you better when you had a body.
Yeah. I don't think he goes into the sea, but I think I barely like him better than the smokestacks.
Okay. I mean, and then we have Goodra.
Okay, I want to like this way more than I do because this Pokemon is broken levels of powerful. This is a steel dragon type, and it is game-breakingly powerful, but I just don't like looking at him. I don't like his tentacle things.
It's a depressed... They took Goodra and just gave it depression.
Yeah, it's not... I thought it had a shell, and now I'm seeing that it's its tail, and it's carrying the weight of its tail, and I like it even less. Put him in the sea.
I can do
Free him. Put him in the ocean where he belongs.
Just toss him out into the sea.
Toss him back as like the fucking lady from the Titanic. Throw him in there.
Speaking of the Titanic, we got Avalugg, the iceberg Pokemon.
Oh my god, that was the smoothest segue I've ever heard in my life. The Hisuian form fucks only because it's actually the size of an iceberg. They actually made it the size of an iceberg.
I'm looking at a picture of Avalugg, and I'm looking at a picture of Hisuian Avalugg. They took a little bit off the sides and put it all in the face.
Did you actually get to the Avalugg
encounter
in the game?
I finished Arceus. I didn't like
Okay.
100% it, but I beat whoever was at the end of the game.
Arceus?
For a brief moment, no, I didn't mean that in the sense of like I forget who's at the end of the game, but just like because I was thinking in terms of like, you know, 2 games in the generation. One game's gonna have Dialga, one game's gonna have Palkia, and I'm like, why can't I remember which one was at the end? That's because it wasn't that. It was just Arceus.
Nope. It was
yes.
just Arceus.
Yes, I beat Arceus.
I think this guy gets a low Venus for me for the hilarity of its size, but otherwise its design is not terribly interesting. They just took the ice from the sides and put it on the front. You right?
Yeah.
You can go in the It's Funny section next to the snowman.
Sounds good. Wow.
Hisuian bird.
Oh, don't tell me. I know it. Oh, I know it. Decidueye.
Yes, thank you. Oh my god. Even Pokemon that I know are really hard looking at these different forms to remember the names of.
I won't lie. I kind of love that they just made him a Ronin.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. He's like a leaf Ronin. He's pretty sick. He's pretty cool.
It's one of those things where like I look at this like fucking 30 pixel by 30 pixel representation of him on our tier list and go, it's a Decidueye. And I pull it up on my side. I'm like, actually, I'm kind of into it.
I do think it struggles with transition to 3D, but not as bad as some other homies.
The position isn't final. I'm just looking at 3D. Yeah, I could kind of see that. I think the concept is still just so strong, though.
The concept is good.
I like him. I would put him like between Zapdos and Meowth, I think.
I would put him below the puppy, but it's up to you.
No, that's fine. I don't love him so much I'm gonna like fight tooth and nail. I'm just giving you my general vibe.
He's also a fighting type, which is dope.
Hell yeah.
What is this thing?
Literally, what is this thing? I can't tell.
What is it? It looks like it's a Gigantamax because it's got the little smoke thing at the top.
Yeah.
It's is it G-Max? That thing from Pokemon Go? Melmetal.
G-Max.
I didn't even know Melmetal had a fucking G-Max form. That thing sucks so bad to get. It can blow my ass. Everything I'm seeing is like...
This looks like a guy from Earthbound.
Yeah, this does look like a guy from Earthbound. I kind of don't mind it. It looks better than normal Melmetal.
Oh yeah, I forget where we put Melmetal. I hate that motherfucker. This guy I'm kind of into.
Yeah, this is easily a high Venus for me.
Yeah.
I have a Melmetal. I got him into the game. It was such a fucking pain in the ass that I've never used him anywhere.
I'll put him above Yamask because Yamask is just Yamask. But then he's high B. I'm cool with that. Oh my god, we did it. We're finally out of here's all the old generation Pokemon.
The new forms. Now we're on to the new Pokemon. The never before seen.
You guys have never seen these Pokemon before. This is a world premiere. We're revealing them for the first time. Get a load of Grookey.
Don't tell Nintendo. Grookey, bestie. Little tiny monkey. The only good monkey Pokemon.
The only good monkey Pokemon in the entire franchise.
They did it! They made one. He's so cute.
Where are you thinking in besties? Because honestly, besties is pretty strong right now.
Right where you're holding him is pretty good.
What was it, between Sneasel and Zoroark?
Yeah.
Okay.
The baby daycare is opening up again. It's guarded by G-Max, Meowth, and Zoroark. Baby daycare.
Oof, ow. How about these other two that are going to end up in stinkers somehow?
Thwacky. I do not like the shape of Thwacky's body. It's bad. He looks like a Twinkie.
Just Google Thwacky real quick.
You look like a Twinkie.
So, like, in the art, you can see, like, he gets, like, a little bit thinner, but then I look at a plush of him, and he's just a solid tube.
He is a tube. Thwacky is a
Crash
tube.
Bandicoot of Pokemon.
No, he's bad. Put him in the ocean, please.
I don't know if I've ever actually seen Thwacky in my life. I've only ever seen Grookey and... I keep wanting to call him Ribombee, but it's...
Rillaboom.
So, okay, I'm throwing this guy into the sea with the fucking fishes, I guess.
I'll learn to swim. Chat called it. He becomes a Sonic character.
Rillaboom.
I like Rillaboom. He's kind of fun. I like his hair. Put him in B for being different. Middle of the road, baby.
Yeah, I can get with that. I think I would say 98% of the time, I don't like Pokemon that come with their own accessories.
I can see that.
And this guy which, now to be fair, it's a drum set, so that's pretty sick nasty.
I was just gonna say, how are you feeling about the G-Max version where he gets the full drum set?
Get to... Okay, I don't know if we'll get to it today, but man, fucking, what is this poison electric type?
Oh, that one Fox. Yeah, I can't remember his name. We'll get there. It's fine.
I love that guy. Oh my god, I love that guy. Yeah, I'll put this guy in the B somewhere. I guess I like him about as much as I like Farfetch'd.
Okay.
Around there.
Excuse me. Okay.
And then G-Max.
I'm trying to figure out what's happening with the shape of him in this. I'm looking at different art.
So, I don't think...
Is that his hair?
No, he didn't get any bigger. Just the drum set did.
No, but the big green things coming off of him, is that his hair that forming arms to drum? Because that's bad.
it is supposed to be extra arms to drum with. I don't know where they're coming from.
I think they're coming from his asshole.
Hold on, let me look at some 3D art. Oh,
Actually,
yeah,
the Pokemon card might be the best art of it.
I think they're coming from his back, but it's not a good look.
I'm just gonna say I don't like that his lower body has merged into the drums.
Oh god, I didn't notice that until you just
I
said
just noticed that.
Actively dislike this Pokemon.
Bottom of C. Maybe a stinker.
I at least like him more than Palkia.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the argument I'm gonna make for Score Bunny.
Bestie.
Here's the argument I'm gonna make for Score Bunny. Is I picked him because I would, because I'm a sucker for fire types, and it said,
I did too.
Do you want to give this guy a nickname? And I went, of course I do. And I said, Mr. Nintendo, will you let me name him Little Bastard? And they went, sounds good. Enjoy.
He is a little bastard. I love him. I fucking love Score Bunny. He's so cute. He's a little bunny. He wants to run around and play soccer.
I would literally put him up as high as you'll let me. Where in Besties are you feeling? Okay.
Just get him up there. He's
right
so
up at the
cute.
top.
I love bunnies.
What's the middle evolved form called?
Raboot.
Raboot. Okay, name funny.
What's with the tail on his tummy? He's got like a puffy.
It's supposed to be like, you know, like hoodie pockets.
Okay, I can see that.
He just kind of becomes a punk. I'm indifferent. It's the edgy teenage phase.
I like him as much as Slowpoke.
Sure. I think I like Slowpoke a little bit more.
Okay.
Why can I not remember the name? Cinderace.
I love Cinderace. I think he's really cool. People hated his design, and I don't know why. I think he's so cute. I like his little things around his eyes and his hat.
It's a little on the humanoid side for me, but I do think it is a very strong design.
He's meant to represent England's love of football.
Football? Is it supposed to be football? Is that what this is? I thought it was just a guy who likes kicking.
No, his move is to kick a flaming football. Pyro ball is he like does like the kicking back and forth with the. Yeah, he balances the football between his feet and kicks it.
When we're done here, I'm gonna load up my file of Pokemon Shield and see if I ever learned that move because I don't fucking remember.
It's on his evolution. It's his signature move. It's called Pyro Ball.
I must have it. I don't know how I just blanked this out of my memory.
Do you turn off move animations when you play?
No, I never do. I'm not one of those maniacs.
Look, I don't know. I don't know what kind of psychopath you are in private.
Off stream, I love turning off animations.
I fucking love this dude. I would put him in Besties next to Zoroark. He can guard the. He can play soccer with the kids.
Now let me look up Gmax. Did I just stop using Cinderace? Was that just the thing? Did I evolve it and then just bench it? Maybe.
He's on a big soccer ball for his Gmax. His Gmax move is Fireball. This may surprise you.
It's just okay. So I'm realizing the theme with these 3 Gmax forms is that the Pokemon itself doesn't get any bigger. It's something associated with them that gets insanely big. Insanely?
I mean, his ears get bigger, and he gets a little bigger.
Yeah. Okay, but you know what I mean. When you look at like Fat Pikachu or Meowth. Like, the Pokemon itself is getting noticeably larger.
Oof. Don't scroll down on Google image search. This was a mistake.
I'm scrolling down.
No. Why are people like this? Why are people like this?
Oh my god.
Why are people like this?
What the fuck? Okay. Alright, moving aside. I am indifferent towards Gmax and Cinderace.
Yeah, I'd say put him with like Gmax Charizard. It's like it's fine.
I was literally just having that same thought.
Fire big.
Swabble? Sobble.
Yeah. The continuation of water types are sad.
I think this is the first time they made a sad water type that I actually like.
Sobble is okay, but I hate every other thing that happens to Sobble.
Yes. Easy. The easiest sentence to agree with.
I put him by Zigzagoon, probably.
Okay.
Like, high A. He's very cute. I don't know if I would put him in besties.
How low are we putting the rest of these?
Pretty low.
This is awful. The middle form
Drizzile.
is just bad.
Yeah, down. Goodbye, Drizzile.
And then what is this? Inteleon?
Inteleon. I like the sniper idea behind him.
I was gonna say the one positive thing I'll say is they give him a sniper rifle, and that's funny.
They give him a gun, and I kind of can't poo-poo on giving a Pokemon a gun.
I have a question. Is his sniper tower just his tail? I'm looking at the art.
Fuck.
This is just his tail. I like it less.
I had not looked at the Gmax yet. Hang on. Oh, fuck, it is his tail. Oh, Jesus Christ in heaven. Oh, I dislike that a lot.
That's pretty bad.
Okay, that's the Gmax. What do we think of the normal? The normal for me is like at least low A. Like, he's fine. Maybe high Bibus.
Let me look at. I can't give it A. I'd give it a B somewhere. Inteleon is just
he's serving. That's all, you know.
He is. I cannot disagree with that.
He's serving.
If I say Venus, where in there would you want to put him?
I like him. Boy. I like him less than...
Sorry, I was looking at the how much we had left to go.
Oh, we're not finishing.
No, I was just curious how far we were.
I think he goes right in front of Venusaur, between Lilligant and Venus.
Okay.
I was trying to think, like, I like Farfetch more than him. I like Rillaboom more than him.
And then, where are we on
Get that thing out of here.
Gmax?
Get his weird fucking tail out of here. I don't want to look at it.
He had me with the sniper rifle. Straight, I was like, yeah, let's put more Pokemon guns. I'm into it. And then the whole tail situation happened.
Goodbye.
It's pretty bad. It's all bad down here. I don't know why I'm trying to sort it out.
No, don't sort. This is a bad unsorted area. It's fine. Squovit is the next one.
I wouldn't have gotten that in 1,000 years.
It's Squovit and Greedent. They're fat little squirrel fuckers.
You would be hard pressed to come up with a more "it's a Pokemon" than
yeah,
these two guys.
Oh man, can you put them somewhere like dead in the middle?
They're fucking.
They're two fat little squirrels. I like Squovit more than Greedent.
Yeah,
I think it's cuter, but those
are. They're in the middle somewhere. It's fucking.
It's a rat. You guys did it.
Rookidee.
Speaking of,
Rookidee.
It's a bird.
Something and Corviknight. I don't remember. Rookidee something Squire.
Corvisquire.
Corvisquire and then Corviknight. So the only one I will stump for is Corviknight.
Yeah, Corviknight fucks. Rookidee is, a bird. You can go with the squirrels, probably.
Yeah, honestly. I like them more than the squirrels, I'll give it that. But
yeah.
Otherwise, it's kind of just a bird.
It's like the classic Pokemon, like, we need to have a bird and a rat on Route 1. Here's the rat.
Corviknight's shiny. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Holy shit, Corviknight's shiny is so good.
It's pretty good. Like the bronze color.
It's like silver.
Yeah, it's like a brownie, silvery. It's cool.
Glowing red eyes. Holy shit. Anyway, yeah, Rookisquire.
Rookisquire is, I don't know, he's whatever. He's fine. He's a bird.
I mean, he's more of a bird than Rookidee. He's alright. I'm into him.
He's fine. I don't like him as much in 3D.
I wouldn't get him out of 3D is kind of. I wouldn't get him out of B. I'm not going to argue for more than Venus, but I kind of.
I like him more than Inteleon.
Okay, Inteleon is Oh wait, sorry, I was thinking of G-Max.
Oh no, the normal one.
I completely
No.
forgot regular Inteleon was a thing. I'm like, okay,
I like
well,
everything more than that.
I'm arguing for 2 tiers above that. Could you pick something else? Would you be alright if I put it above G-Max Cinderace?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then Corviknight just kind of fucks often and severely.
Yes,
I'd put it at the
so
top.
Cool.
I would at bare minimum put it on top of A.
Yep.
I would even personally, I would bestie the shiny, but the regular color I think is good enough for A.
I didn't know Corviknight had a G-Max.
Neither did I.
This is news to me. It's just Corviknight, but big.
Sorry, let me, G-Max Corviknight.
He's very big. He's got red lights on his wings, and he's got a little flock of nasties flying around him.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty cool.
I mean, they took Corviknight, and they gave him more color. I'm kind of into it, because that's like kind of one of my big complaints about Corviknight. I say big, it's not that big, but one of my main criticisms of Corviknight is that he's like 2 colors. His entire body is one color, then his eyes are the other color.
I mean, but he looks like a suit of armor to me, which I feel like this kind of wrecks the cool, simple aesthetic they made for him. I don't hate it. I like normal Corviknight more, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'd still put it pretty high up, though. It's still pretty fucking cool. It's still Corviknight with a little army.
We'll put it right next to Corviknight.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Yeah, cool. Done.
It's Corviknight, but more Corviknight.
What's this weird-ass nerd bug?
Blip bug.
Blit bug?
Blip. B-L-I-P.
Blip bug.
I don't know why it's a nerd.
Why is he a fuck? He's got a little bow tie.
I don't know why it's a nerd. I don't understand. I don't know why they made a nerd bug.
I bet you there's just someone at the Game Freak office who was being really annoying, and the artist made a caricature of them, and they went, put that fucker in the game.
I was gonna say, if everything in Galar is supposed to be a commentary on British people.
Why do you hate the British so much?
I'm not. This game is set in Pokey England, and a lot of the Pokemon are meant to be comments on British society or like related. Like Corviknight is a knight, like British knighthood, like. And this is.
Back it up. You've dug yourself this hole. Give me
I'm not backing nothing up. I have no apologies to the British. This is what you look like.
You're just holding up a mirror to the entire European Union.
Anyway, put him in the fucking bottom. Get rid of this thing. Bug.
Oh, excuse me. I wasn't ready for just straight up get that boy in stinkers. Fuck that guy.
That agrees with me. It's set in England. Everything is meant to be themed like Brits.
Okay,
like
I'm not saying. Look, okay. Quote me now. I am saying the game doesn't take place in England. That's
I'm
not
quoting Cowbox. Cowbox says the game takes place in England.
It's not. What I'm saying is the only time you have explicitly made references to like it's this because it takes place in England. I guess outside of football, it's because you're bringing up something negative.
Unicorns, knights.
Okay, but we didn't talk about knights, and I forgot about unicorns, and we had written that off as I just imagine all fantasy is taking place in England.
It does. What's the British reason that Meowth is like that, by the way? Is it Vikings? Is he meant to be a little Viking?
He's supposed to be a little Viking, yeah. If you look at
okay.
What's his evolved form? Berserker. He's like a
Got it.
Yeah.
They abuse animals in England, and they all.
Oh my god! Hey, what's the evolved form of this little nerdlinger?
Dottler. It's a bug psychic. See, I don't really care. It's nothing.
Yep,
it's just,
done.
It's nothing.
This
is Orbeetle. Is the next one.
Orbeetle?
Yes, which is kind of a funny pun name.
I tried Googling it, and Google was like, you want to look up Orbeez? And I went, no.
It's Orbeetle. UFO bug.
You know what? I'm going to be the one to say it. I don't like the feet.
Yeah, the power stance with the legs. I kind of don't like the dick vein illustration on the... It's a bit much.
On what specifically?
Like in the 2D illustration, the yellow part at the bottom has like the Snickers dick vein on it. And I'm not feeling it.
You're looking at... I don't know. He's got... What the fuck are you talking about?
Hang on, I'll send it to you. It's just a bigger version of the one that you have in this. I almost sent that to someone else. Just see a picture of the bug.
Okay, so we are looking at the same picture. You're just talking about like... I thought you were talking about like one specific point, but you're talking about like both feet.
Yeah, his feet are... You're right, his feet are not interesting. Put him in the sea.
Throw that boy in the ocean.
Throw that boy in the fucking ocean.
At this point, can we just rename this tier The Ocean?
Yes.
Wow, this tier is fucking rancid, man.
It's bordering on little stinkers.
it's just honorary little stinkers at this point.
The ocean.
So this is Dynamax orbital, I guess.
It's bad to look at. I'm looking at much bigger art of it, and I'm looking at hate.
That's just his ass.
It's just his ass. I love the concept. I love the concept of psychic UFO bug. Like, that's so funny looking.
What does this have to do with the British?
They get abducted by aliens all the fucking time. Put it in fucking stinkers.
I don't like this thing. I like the nerd more than it, I guess. Man, oh my god, this tier is fucking rancid, man. This is all bad. Now
we've got some fun ones. I really like these guys.
I can't remember their name.
It's Nicket and Thievel.
Yeah.
I think these are really funny. Like, what a cutie idea. Little thief foxes with the cute little tail. Oh, adorable. Nicket makes it pretty fucking high up for me. He's really cute.
I don't know if I would bestie it, but I'm kind of into it.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's like a high A for me.
I can get behind that. I like Zigzagoon more, I think.
Okay. He's just so cute. Just such a fun... And then Thievel is like the gentleman thief with the little pencil mustache and the cartoonish mask. Like, that's so funny. Great idea.
I'm trying to find like a good 3D runner. I'm curious like how the mustache translates to 3D, but I think it looks okay from what I can suss out.
Yeah, he looks fine. I think he's
I'm alright with him. I'm cool with him.
Middle to low A for me.
Yeah, I can get behind that. I'll put it, yeah, like middle A. There we go. You're the plant Pokemon person.
Glossiflor.
Please,
Gossiflor, my bad.
Gossiflor. I was trying to think of more P words. I couldn't think of any more.
It's fine. It's a plant.
Glossif. Nope.
It's like a little flower with a baby inside.
I literally don't know how to Google for this thing.
Gossifleur.
Gossifleur. There we go. I'm indifferent.
Yeah, put it near the squirrels in the indifferent zone. It's fine.
Right next to Lilligant.
That's fine. I actually like its evolved form much more. Eldegoss.
Oh, I like
Eldegoss.
Yeah, I like that.
The puppy one.
Eldegoss. There we go. Yeah, I'm into Eldegoss.
It
could use a better name, but I'm into it.
It looks like a dandelion puppy. I put him in middle A. Cute concept. Good job. Good hair.
I'll put it in the Rapidash Butterfree, just like pretty Pokemon.
Yeah,
palace.
Works for me. Cute.
The pretty Pokemon palace.
So I know that the bottom two tiers of this list are pretty dire, but look how top weighted the top of this is so far.
For sure.
A lot of bangers.
Sure. Speaking of bangers, Wooloo.
I love Wooloo.
Wooloo's great.
It's so cute. I love that it's shiny as a black sheep. So adorable.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think I ever knew that Wooloo evolved, but we'll get there.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that either. Whatever. Lulu's great. Put
Um,
her all the way up. She's a cutie.
Yeah,
Take care.
I'd honestly put her right behind Score Bunny.
Wow, really? That high up? Okay, sure.
I like Wooloo.
It's a fun little sheep. Man, I am not going to deny you fun little sheep.
I like it. Hey, what's this Wooloo evolution called?
Dub wool.
Dub wool.
It's fine. It's just a bigger sheep.
Oh yeah, I remember this guy. Yeah.
It's a ram. I don't know.
That's fine.
Venus.
Yeah. Okay, let me. I'm scoping out the Venus. So I'm not indifferent towards it. So it automatically ranks higher than the squirrels.
Yeah, I don't think I like it more than. I think where you're holding it's perfect. I don't like it more than Rookity. I don't like it more than Farfetch'd. It's kind of a
okay,
stinky,
sure. Yeah, gotcha.
Stinky ram.
Ooh,
Choodle. Choodle.
Yeah.
I don't like Choodle. I don't like Choodle, and I don't like Dreadnought. I think Dreadnought is better looking than Choodle. But I fucking hate Choodle.
I really... Dreadmaw? Is that what
Dreadnought.
Dreadnought.
He also has a G-Max to get
Pokemon's
ready for
so
that.
hard, man. The
Because it's
problem
trying
is...
to filter all the pornography.
The problem is, I have to Google all these guys, because we've officially hit, like, the generation where, like, I play the game and then absorb none of it.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Also, I think Choodle is fucking forgettable as shit. I hate Choodle.
Sucks. I hate Choodle. Can I just put him in stinkers? I hate this guy.
Yeah, put him in stinkers. I'd say Dreadnought is at least cool enough that he makes it out of stinkers.
Yes.
Probably not out of Venus,
I was gonna say, does he
though.
make it? Oh, I was gonna say, does he even make it out of the ocean?
No. Oh, he's a turtle. Put him in the ocean. That's where he goes.
I think he's at least like top of the ocean.
Yeah.
He's cool enough. I'm looking at this Gigantamax form. It's confusing, and I can't tell what's going on.
Yeah.
It's supposed
it
to be
looks like his neck got really big.
I think it's supposed to look like a bomb defusal suit.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Stinkers. See ya. Sorry,
no.
chat. Sorry, chat. Sorry, chat. Chat hates us. Sorry, chat.
Let me look at a 3D. No, it's just kind of visually confusing. All right. So here's what I'm thinking. How many much we have? Fucking, I can't count.
It's fine.
How about we end this on a good note? Oh, there are so many more good notes coming up too, though.
Let's just keep going till it's 10. We're fine.
Okay. Sup, Panzer?
How high will you let me put Yamper? I'm literally holding a Yamper plushie in my arms while we're doing this. I'm not even kidding. I have a sleeping Yamper that I'm holding. It's like one of my most favorites. I have Yamper t-shirts and Yamper sleeping pants and Yamper merchandise. I love him.
Nice.
Yay! Yay!
I'm not gonna argue against Yamper. I think if I said literally anything disparaging about Yamper, you would find me dead in the morning.
You would. I love him.
The internet would call out a hit on me.
Dude, his butt is a little heart. It's so good. It's everything that a corgi actually is.
What is the evolved form called?
Boltoned? Like hound Boltoned? I don't know. I don't like him.
Boltoned.
I feel like it wrecks him.
Looks like a greyhound.
Yeah.
I would sort of
or
say.
like a hunting.
I'm fine with him. I think he's fine.
He's just a dog. He's like an A dog. He's not fucking Yamper, you know? Yamper's evolution should have just been Yamper, but two of them. Like the mouse thing. Also, sorry if you can hear that, but one of my neighbors is setting off fireworks on the holiday of July 8th.
I cannot hear it. I'm trying to... I see a pretty decent, like, picture of him. I'm trying to, like, send it to you. Let me see if this comes through. It's probably gonna be really low res. I like this pose on him.
Really? I feel like it's... He looks like Scooby-Doo.
Kind of. I don't know. I'm into him. I'm not gonna
I think he's an A, at least, because he's a dog.
Excuse me. Okay, so I'm looking at A. I would personally... I'm gonna tell you where I'll personally put him, and then you crank him lower if you want. I mean, I like it more than Growlithe.
I was just gonna say I like him slightly less than Growlithe.
we hit the right perfect zone.
Same 4 brain cells traded back and forth.
So yeah, fuck it, I'll just put it, whatever. Boy, I hate these coal mine carts.
So I think this is like extremely funny because for some reason it seems to turn into Golem. Kinda. It's kind of like a reflection of Geodude, the middle Geodude and Golem. Graveler, that's it.
I can't even remember what these things are called.
The first one's Roly Coly, which is a really funny name.
That is a funny name, but it's just a rock with an eyeball.
Put him in the ocean, baby. There he goes. Skip that stone.
I love skipping rocks, man. I haven't done that in a long time. I guess I like this weird bug more than I like. Yeah, there we go.
Carcoal is the next one, and I think you can put him in stinkers because he's so fucked up looking. He's so bad.
What, Carcoal? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to admit something real quick. I've had a tab open for a bit from we were looking up pictures of Cinderace, and you said don't scroll down, and I scrolled down. I immediately saw something horrible that I've been intending to send you, so I opened it in another tab to remember. And every time I tab back over to Google to search for a Pokemon, I keep forcing myself to look on that by accident.
That's good.
Carcoal? How the okay, here we go. It's literally just car and coal. No, it's not.
Yeah, I don't know why Chad is trying to say it's like cart. There's no T in it. It's Carkol.
Wow, yeah, his face is like so fucked up, man.
I don't like his legs. Again, sorry.
No, yeah, it's supposed to be like a Minecraft. Those are supposed to be like wheels, but they're rock. I hate this guy. Yeah,
I don't like him. Colossal is the last one, and I at least like him because he's got like a body and a shape and a face. He's at least enough to make it back to the ocean.
I like Roly Coly more because its name is funny.
Yeah, I mean, Colossal is also kind of funny.
Not as funny, though.
No, you're right.
I really don't like this hunchback of Cole. It's... As someone who tends to enjoy the, the fucking basic-ass rock... Like, I said, like, Gigalith back in Gen 5. I was like, this guy actually kind of rocks. I'm kind of into him. Like... This
rocks.
G-Max. Colossal.
He's got a furnace in him now. And I honestly think this design is an improvement over his normal design where it's like the coal is melting.
He's like a volcano now, too.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. That's a cool design. That would put him at the top of the ocean for me, at least. Moving on up.
Yep. I mean, I like it better than this G-Max Eevee, who is at this point looking shockingly high.
Yeah, scoot that bitch down a little bit.
I like you more than the fish. All right, let's see. Okay.
Applin! I love him!
I like Applin quite a bit. I like its evolved forms more, but I do like Applin.
I love it. He's a little apple.
Just an apple.
He's so good. This is
Applin, Flapple, and Appleton. There we go. All right, yeah.
Yeah.
These are at least all A or higher, in my opinion.
Appleton, the apple pie, is a bestie for me, personally. Yep. I love the idea of an apple pie dragon.
Straight up, go ahead and get that out of the way now. How high into besties do you feel? I'd put him around Fat Pikachu, I think.
Wow, yeah, let's do it. He's a snack for the kids club.
All right, that's been done. The other two, I think, fall into A.
I would hesitantly put Applin at the bottom of besties, or like in the little kids club up there.
I'm having a hard time telling what's going on with Applin's butt.
It's the dragon is like a worm inside the apple, so that's the back of the. It's just like a little worm tail sticking out the back.
I like him. I just don't know if he's like bestie strong.
Okay,
you know?
well I'll take like high A then. I think he's fun.
I'll absolutely do a high A for this guy. I like him more than Zigzagoon, easily.
He's also, it's a pun on worm and worm. Like, that's funny. That's funny. They did a good job.
Flapple is just this dragon finally just like hatched out of the apple egg.
Out. I love the idea of apple dragon. Can you put him up, like, I like him at least as much as Nickit.
Flapple, I think it's great. It's absolutely going in A somewhere.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen the Gmax for this either, which makes me feel weird.
I mean, I like it more than Nickit. I like it more than Zapdos. I'd put it like behind this big Butterfree, I guess.
Okay, I think that's fair. I'm gonna be real. I actually really dislike the Gmax.
Which Gmax is this? Gmax Flapple specifically?
It's both of them. They both have the same form, which is kind of lame. So it's kind of like a combo of both. So it's the dragon is sitting in an apple and there's pie filling coming out of the apple, or like cooked apple mush.
I don't like what's going on with the face.
I'm not a huge fan of it. Oh, it's a caramel apple. Thank you. Yeah, it's like caramel. He's still at least got a fun energy that puts him in the C for me. But not much higher than that.
Oh, its cheeks are bad too. He's got really puffy cheeks. Yeah, he goes with the other unfortunate Gmaxes.
Yeah.
Eevee, you're coming back up into the unfortunate Gmax zone. Then
not into it.
Call on, there we go. Fuck.
Silicobra.
I knew it was Cobra. I was staring at it. I'm like, Cobra.
Depressed ground snake.
Silicobra.
It's like whatever.
It's just so sad. What's with those eyebrows?
He's really depressed. He's got like the crying eye makeup.
I really don't like the evolved form. I don't like how he coils around his own head.
No, I don't like the evolved form is bottom of C for me for sure, or a little stinker. Just move that
I'll stinker
straight up.
Easy.
I think Silicobra is at least better than Sandaconda. Yep. Oh, Sandaconda is a really funny name though. Shit, Sandaconda. Fuck. Anyway, I think Silicobra is at least Beppis.
Okay, well, this is the Beppis tier now.
He's just a little Beppy guy.
At this point, these tiers make no sense. It goes besties to A to Beppis, the ocean, and little stinkers. We haven't made like the gimmicky tier yet.
We haven't needed to because all the tiers are gimmicks this time.
Yep, that's true. The gimmick tier has expanded to the entire list. I guess I put it around the Sliggoo.
Yeah,
range.
That's fine. It's just a snake. I don't. Oh god, there's a Gmax on this fucking thing too.
What was it?
Sanaconda. It's more snake.
His face becomes a double barrel shotgun.
His nose is so. Just put him down at the bottom. Just put him.
Really bad. Put it right next to Inteleon, honestly.
Yeah.
What is this bird?
It's Cramorant, and Cramorant's pretty funny.
Cramorant?
So Cramorant has a gimmick that its ability is called Gulp Missile, and if you use Surf or Dive, it changes into a gulping form, so it comes back up with a fish.
I am currently seeing art of him with a Pikachu in its mouth.
So if you do it under 50% HP, it comes up in gorging form with a Pikachu in its mouth.
I'm kind of into it.
It's pretty. Cramorant is pretty fucking funny. I would say he's at least high Beppis, low A for just the comedy.
Comedy factor. I'll put on top of Beppis. I'm cool with that.
He's funny.
No, okay. We need to keep the Voltorb Electrodes. I've been I was ready to put something above Voltorb, assuming that we had put something below Electrode, but we haven't, so they must retain their spots right now.
Okay, so it's 10 o'clock. We should wrap it up. Do you want to just put Arrokuda and Barraskewda in the fish zone?
Done.
They're just fish.
I don't even know what these are. They're
fish.
They're fish. And then when we start off next week,
we can start with the good ones.
We start with these sick ass Pokemon that I'm struggling. Toxtricity. Thank you. I could remember Toxel. I couldn't remember the evolved form for some reason.
Toxtricity fucks so supremely, and I had never seen his Gmax form, and I'm so into his Gmax. Oh my god.
We'll get to it. Okay. It'll be we're pausing it for today, folks. There's like a billion Pokemon in this generation.
Okay.
We're gonna finish this off next time.
Pause. How are we gonna save this?
So the thing is, either I just keep this tab open for a week and hope I never turn off my computer, or I'm gonna have to look back on this stream and manually recreate it.
How about you save the JPEG to start with? That way we have a backup.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
Worst case scenario, I'm gonna have to remake it from memory.
Not if you save a JPEG, then you can remake it.
Worst case scenario, my computer hard crashes. I lose all my data and I delete the VOD from Twitch and I have to recreate the entire thing by memory.
We'll just start from the beginning again then.
No. See you next time, folks.
Good night, everyone.
Click this button so we get a little bit of music. I didn't close the tab. I did not have to manually recreate this by hand. So we got that going. Thank God. We left off at the baby that's addicted to glam metal.
That
Toxel.
Baby's addicted to glam metal.
We still have 78 Pokemon to go in this generation. Fuck. We'll probably aim to finish this. If we somehow miraculously end early, we'll probably not start Gen 9 tonight. Fuck that.
No, I actually was opening Steam as administrator so I could update mini golf just in case we finished early.
So you were telling me that Toxel is your second favorite Pokemon of all time.
I mean, it's alright. It's a baby that loves glam metal. I don't hate him. I think he's a cutie.
Okay, I felt like, based on our conversation that we had earlier today, that you felt strongly about Toxel. I was joking when I said second favorite Pokemon of all time, but the fact that it just came across that you were probably going to argue for this to be besties, and I was going to be the one to say, it's alright, I don't love it. I
do love him. Okay. I don't know. The thing is, like, I would put him personally in low besties, but if you do not feel like he's a besties candidate, I would settle for an A.
It just looks like a depressed baby. Why is that baby so sad? What happened to that baby?
Too much glam metal.
Listen to too much glam metal.
Too much glam metal.
It's all right. I wouldn't bestie. I would give it like a high A. I think it's fine.
It's cute. It's like a little purple smudging.
Well, okay, let's refresh our memory what we're ranking it up against.
Oh, fuck. I have to look at the... Fuck.
Right. So...
Yes.
Already...
I like it as much as Applin.
I was going to give it somewhere between Applin and Sobble. Let's put it next to this Zigzagoon because they both look like party animals.
Okay, they're having a party. That's fun. I like it.
I think I like Zigzagoon slightly more. You cool with that?
Yeah.
All right. Excellent. We're off to a great start. Now, I do feel strongly about Toxtricity.
Toxtricity fucks. Now, the thing is, there's a very clearly one that's better than the other one, though.
The yellow one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ended up with the blue one, which is fine. It's just not as cool as the yellow one.
This... Okay, let me look at what it... I would put it in besties easily. Genuinely, I would put it as high as you would let me, so you tell me where you're comfortable putting it.
I like it as much as the purple weevil, the Hisui weevil.
Okay. Sneasel. Yeah, I had to think about that for a second.
Sorry, you're right. Sneasel, my bad.
No, you're fine. I was thinking of Sneasler that we haven't ranked yet. I'm like,
oh. No, the purple,
Yeah.
purple. I like him better than. I think you put him above that. Yeah.
Okay. I'll take it.
I think he's cool. I like him a lot.
I think he's great. I don't really have anything to say other than just I love the style. I love Poison Electric. I think that's a fantastic typing. I love that he just uses his own like fins as like a guitar. It's great. Top tier. Choice Pokemon.
I think the amped form is better than the low key form, but the low key form I still think is pretty fucking cool. Still an A for me.
Yeah, I would not put it below A. I'd say yellow gets up into besties for the energy and the color. This one is still cool. Speaking of low energy, I just heard a yawn. How you doing over there?
Well, it's just, you know, with the puppy and the baby at the same time. I like it more than Sobble.
Okay. I just happened to be hovering over there, so glad that worked out. Oh, all right. And then I forgot this thing had a G-Max form.
Oh yeah. Oh, hang on. Chat. No, he did not have to redo the tier list. He left the tab open for a week. Everything's fine.
I need a moment to just audio balance something on my end. Okay, we're good. I had the radio music up way too loud on my end. It was distracting.
You should turn it up louder, and you should set it to play the Pokemon The Album 2000 on repeat. Thanks.
I did that once for a stream, like a year and a half ago. I did a stream where I learned how to do the any % arbitrary code execution speedrun of Pokemon trading card game.
Oh, that sounds fun.
And then once I finished that only took like 20 minutes because you just break the game. After that, I streamed myself building one of those little like micro blocks, Charizard. And I just had I had the whole 2B Master album playing in the background. I think it got deleted for DMCA purposes. I don't remember.
Nintendo is really protective of the 2B Master tracks. Good night, Chris Weed. Okay, so Toxtricity G-Max. I like everything but its ass. How are you feeling on it?
Yeah, the whole radio tower thing it's got going on is a bit weird.
I think it's at least a B to low A just for how cool the overall... It's a sick lizard with an electric mohawk. I love the spike bands. I feel like I don't love the ass, but that's okay.
It looks like it gets a big electric guitar as one of its attacks or something.
Oh, is that its G-Max move? Hang on, let me...
I'm just looking at
this special move. Yeah, I saw it too. Usually that represents like their special G-Max move.
I mean, yeah, it's just the weird radio tower thing it's got going on.
Gigantamax Toxtricity attacks with a guitar-shaped electric max.
I'll put it up high. I'll put it at least somewhere in A. I like it about as much as I like either this giant Blastoise or this giant Butterfree.
Yeah, same.
I'll put it below Blastoise because they both got just big fucker energy going on.
Okay, big fuckers. Let's do it.
Let's do it. I don't remember the name of this spicy centipede. The little one.
Sizzlepede. Sizzlepede. I kind of like him.
I like his evolved form more. I actually really... I don't love his evolved form, but I really like it.
I think it's a really cool idea for Pokemon. It's surprising it took this long to do, like, a centipede. I don't know, this is a pretty fun little guy, though. His little mouth is really funny looking.
How do you feel putting them...
little guy.
How do you feel about putting them both basically just next to each other wherever you feel comfortable?
Okay, that sounds fine. They're both pretty... Yeah, they evolve from this Centiskorch. They're both pretty sick. And then that's G-Max Centiskorch at the end there.
Yeah, I need to look that up.
Yeah. Okay, so let's focus on these two. High B to low A, I think they're pretty dope, actually. For a bug Pokemon.
Okay, I'm looking at low A, and I definitely like them more than at least... I like them probably under Growlithe. I'm looking at like mid A, maybe above Hisuian Decidui.
Okay. I think that's a good spot for them, actually. Damn, dude, the G-Max form's actually pretty sick.
Let's take a look.
I mean, I fucking hate bug Pokemon. This thing is pretty cool.
I mean, this is a big Scorch. I won't lie.
Yeah, it's just like super fucking like. I think it's Scorch, but better. I would say put that above Sizzlipede.
Okay.
Like all the forms are so similar, it feels weird to separate them all the way out.
Yep,
anywhere.
They're just equally a cool idea. We made a centipede, it's like the little tapeworm. He's made of fire. I caught
we
one.
have another.
I named him Spicy Ramen.
Spicy ramen. We have another cool idea for the next Pokemon also.
Do we?
Yeah. It's Clobbopus.
What?
It's an octopus with boxing gloves for hands. It's a fighting type and it just beats the shit out of you.
How do you spell what?
Clobbopus. Clobbopus.
Oh, okay. You said claw. I thought it was like CLAW.
No, like clobberer.
It
says it's about as smart as a 3-year-old, which is terrifying to me specifically.
As someone who has a 3-year-old in their house right now.
No. Oh, fuck. Like, he can open jars and shit. I don't want this thing in my house. Fuck.
All right, Panzer, where are we rating your child on this tier list?
Oh, no. This thing's probably less violent than my child. I don't know. I think a cute little octopus that can punch is really funny. This is another A tier for me. I think he's super funny.
I don't.
I also I like octopuses.
I don't feel strongly about octopi, so that's not a I dislike them. It's just I just have no real affinity for them.
I like him as much as Galarian Slowbro.
Okay. I'll put him above Galarian Slowbro because wait, Slowbro? Okay, yeah, okay. And then him and Reboot can have a punch-off kickoff.
Yeah, they're having a fun. It's a baby fights.
The baby fight.
Run by the Slowpokes.
What is the evolved form called?
So this is
Grapple-Locked.
Which is kind of cool. It's also, you have to have Taunt on your Clobbopus, and it evolves into Grapple-Locked.
So here's the thing. We already had a wrestler Pokemon. Well, we've had several, but when my wrestler Pokemon of choice is Hawlucha, this doesn't really do anything for me. I won't lie.
How can you only have one wrestling Pokemon? You
can only have one.
Then who do they wrestle? You need to have a team of wrestlers. You need to have heels. You need to have the good guys.
Incineroar. Hawlucha versus Incineroar.
You gotta have the jokesters. You gotta have a good set of different wrestlers. And this is pretty goddamn funny to me personally. I don't like him nearly as much as the Cutie Pie form.
The color
scheme
is kind of ugly.
I forgot what our tiers are. I think you know where he goes.
Oh, is he going into the ocean?
Into the sea. I would say towards the top, though. I
mean, I like him literally more than everything else in here.
Yeah, same.
So, not a hard placement, but yeah, I think he belongs in the ocean. How do you feel about Polteageist?
Okay, this is Sinesti, is the baby.
Yeah.
I like a tea and I like a ghost. I really like the little ghost that lives in a teapot. It's pretty good.
Were you one of those nut jobs that had to get a genuine one or whatever, however that worked?
No, I'm not into that. Yeah, that's the antique form where it has a special stamp on the bottom. Mm-hmm. It's an authenticity stamp, and it needs a special evolution item if it has an authenticity stamp. I've never even seen one. I think it's as rare as a shiny.
So I'm not gonna lie. I completely forgot this thing had a pre-evolve form. I thought it was just the teapot.
No, it's the teapot and the teacup.
So it evolves from the little one into the pot?
Yeah, you have to give it a teep. So basically, the Pokemon is the purple goop inside the cup, and the evolution item is the teapot. So you offer it a teapot, and it climbs into the pot, and that's why it's a little guy sticking out the top of the teapot.
I like the teapot more. Just a cup, I think, is a little silly.
I think it's... I agree with you that I like the teapot more, but I think the teacup is really funny. It's giving Klefki vibes for me, and I really like
That's
Klefki.
the thing. That's where you start losing. You remember, we had a literal fist fight over Klefki. 13
Nobody,
injured, 2 dead.
Literally no one has ever cared enough about Klefki to fight that much. Ever. Never. It's never happened.
It was like a whole 4-part saga between us. You don't remember? No. So yeah.
I would say Polteageist is a fave. Like a low fave, but it's a little teapot with a ghosty in it. What a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at besties, and I think I like everything else more. I'd be totally cool with putting this teapot in besties, but if I'm looking at it, it's gonna be pretty low.
Just put him at the bottom. That's fine. I just like him up there. And then I like the teacup probably more than the weird Zapdos with the legs.
He's got legs.
He's got legs. Who gave him legs?
Yeah, okay. I can't separate Zapdos and Meowth because it looks like they're about to throw fucking hands.
No, you know what? You're right.
But I'll put the teacup right above.
You're so right.
The only one of these 3 that I remember the name of is Hatterene, the final one. What are the other 2?
Cowbox, what if you could fuck a clown?
Oh, you've immediately lost. I already didn't care very much for this Pokemon, but you said those exact words, and I went, oh, it's a little stinker.
I wouldn't say... Okay, so the first one is Hatterene, and it's like a little pink circle on legs with a party hat, which is kind of hard to fuck up, honestly.
Hatterene.
It's got a hat. Like, that's its whole thing.
It looks like the hat's coming out of its ass.
It doesn't have an ass. It's a ball. That's a Kirby enemy, says chat, and they're right.
Okay, yeah, not wrong. Yeah, Kirby enemy. I don't like that a Kirby enemy has hair, though.
I mean, its hair is also its arms. Does that make it better?
Not really, no. Yeah, I'll be straight up. I don't care much for these 3.
I think Hatterene is probably my favorite because it's cute, and I would say for me it's a low A to high B range. It's just like a cute little thing, you know? It's inoffensive.
Okay, I'm sorry, I was staring at images on the side. All right, so I'm just gonna focus on this first one. You said low A to high B?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a little... Sorry, the dog is so barky tonight.
You're fine.
I don't know what's going... I gave her so much dog weed.
I'll put it... How would you feel between G-Max, Machamp, and Articuno?
Yeah, okay. I like it about as much as I like the Articuno. That feels right.
Okay.
Go into Beppis. The next one is Hatterene, which not yet in fuckable clown territory, but we're getting there. It's a little pink baby with big hair.
Hatterene. Oh, okay. Sorry, these are impossible to search for.
Yeah. I don't have terribly strong feelings about it. It's fine. It's cute. It reminds me of Clefairy.
Out of the 3, I would say this is the one I like the most.
Actually, looking at its design, I'm into it. Like, I thought it was more convoluted than it is, but now that I'm looking at it large, like, yeah, it's cute. It's good. They did a good job. Put it somewhere above Hatterene. At least.
I'll put it next to this Lanoon. I don't think it gets out of Beppis, because I look at the top of Beppis, and I'm like, I don't know, those 3 are pretty funny.
Yeah, no, it's fine in Beppis. Okay, so let's talk about Hatterene, the clown you can fuck.
I will really quickly get out of the way. It's the trans colors. Trans rights, human rights.
Oh yeah, no, the color scheme.
I
very
know
adorable.
a lot of people like this Pokemon, and as with any Pokemon that we talk shit about, it is going to be someone's favorite Pokemon. Bruh, I do not like the design of this Pokemon. It has nothing to do about being a clown that you can fuck. Those are Panzer words, not mine.
It is though.
It is a weird shaped tube.
Chat has brought up a fascinating thing from the Pokedex, which I will read to you. This Pokemon can read the emotions of creatures over 30 miles away. The minute it senses hostility, it goes on the attack. So if you have bad vibes in your own bathroom...
We gotta go. We gotta get out of here. She's coming for us.
She's gonna fucking kick the door down and beat your ass. You know what? Maybe it's not clown. It says it's also known as the Forest Witch or the Raging Goddess. See witch vibes from this.
It's a weird tube. I don't
like that the hair is its hand, and I kind of don't like that they gave it like vavoom titties and hips.
Vavoom.
Vavoom.
I'm sorry, you just all I can think about now is Travis McElroy. Thank you.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
The only two people I've ever heard say the words of vavoom in the past 5 years have been you now and Travis McElroy.
It's the clown you can fuck. It just brings out the Travis in my head. I don't think she deserves to be in Little Stinkers, but I would not take her out of the ocean.
Oh, man. Okay, so here, I'm gonna send you an image. No, it's not. It's good. It's good. It is a fan redesign that I think sells the idea.
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
well.
it's super cute. Yeah, it does have like a gray alien sort of body, doesn't it?
I'll post that in chat.
Yeah, that's super cute. Okay, that actually makes me like it a little bit more.
But going off the official art, I don't care for it.
It's because the hair in this redesign, they use the hair to make like a witch's cloak rather than like a sex body, which kind of doesn't make sense to. I don't like when you can tell a pervert worked on a Pokemon, basically.
Oh, we gotta throw out like half of this tier list. So where you would propose earlier, you said you don't want to put it in the ocean?
I said if I caught it from the sea, I would not. I would throw it back into the sea.
Okay. How about like low Beppis, like next to this Weezing?
Okay, you know what? Even just based on the color scheme, I like it more than the Weezing.
Okay, but the Weezing got a top hat.
Ah, fuck, it's hat v hat. We're fucked.
Okay, we'll put it there. And we're gonna move on to G-Max. Which...
Oh my god, G-Max Hatterene is like...
I cannot... It's like a squid thing.
The body is like a hair mecha that a little evil thing is driving. Like, I'm seeing fan art where they're trying to make the body look like a neck, so it's like a spooky face, but that shit has arms. That's a little tiny body driving a big hair mecha.
How about we put it down next to these other two G-Max Pokemon whose body parts get real big?
Okay.
Done.
Yokai, we put the T-Pals up towards the top because they're T-Pals.
Okay, sell me on these gremlins that I actually...
Do I have to?
You don't have to. I assumed you liked them because they're fairy type.
No, they're dark fairy, and dark is my least favorite type, so it's
really?
like it's corrupted my favorite. Yes, I do not like dark type Pokemon. This is Impidimp, and it looks like I don't know, like the kid with ADHD who hits you with a stick. Like, okay. I don't like him.
For the name Impidimp alone, top of Little Stinkers. Next
yeah, these
one.
are from Yokai Watch. We're in the wrong game. This is Morgrim, and every time I catch one of these, I name it Hot Topic. Because it's... I don't... Why does it look like this?
Well, yeah, chat brings up a good point. You cannot argue with us putting these guys in Little Stinkers because they are Little Stinkers. Like, look at them.
You do be a little stinker. Yeah, put them down there.
God. Oh my god, it's all so bad down here. Oh my god.
I do like Morgrum's shiny form where he's colored like a Smurf. That's very funny that they made a Smurf Pokemon, actually.
Is the next
They
one
got away with
Gargamel
it.
then?
Grimmsnarl.
Grimmsnarl.
I fucking hate Grimmsnarl. Sorry. I used him in my Scarlet run, and I wish I hadn't. I don't like him. I needed Dark-type coverage, and it was the only thing I had level appropriate. Nasty stinker.
I have never cared for any of these.
They're ugly.
There may be an argument for G-Max, which I'll look at more closely in a moment, but I'm going to put this next to the fucking bomb defusal Crawdon. What the fuck is his name again?
Blastoise.
It's not Blastoise.
No, I know it's not. It's just being an asshole.
What is his fucking name? It's not
Wordle.
No, it's Dreadnought, I think.
Dreadnought, that's right. Yeah, it's Dreadnought.
Alright, let me look up G-Max Grimmsnarl. Because this guy looks like a fucking Eva or something.
The only
Editor's
good
note,
thing...
I've never watched Evangelion in my life. I don't know what an Eva looks like.
It looks like this. You got it. The only thing I can really say about Grimmsnarl line just generally is that if you were trying to come up with a concept for a fairy dark type, this isn't the worst. Like, a dark fairy is like a little goblin gremlin guy. Like, that makes sense. I just don't like looking at it.
So I'm actually kind of into G-Max Grimmsnarl. He's so, like, otherworldly. He's like a big final boss from a JRPG.
Yeah, he's kind of fucked up, and I can't tell if his body's made out of hair or not. His feet and his hands do be suspicious looking to me.
I'm into him. I'm not gonna argue for like if you like hate him. I only just found out about this guy 20 seconds ago. I'm not gonna go up to the bat for him, but I'm kind of into him.
I think he makes it out of little stinkers at least, but not out of the ocean.
I'll put him at the top. Oh god. All right, I'm gonna put him here because I'm looking at all the other G-Max forms that we have issues with, and honestly, I like him more than any of the other ones.
Yeah, he's all right.
All right, cool. Obstagoon. This one I did know the name of. I don't like it very much.
Put him in stinkers.
I don't like that Zigzagoon started walking on 2 feet and got a fucking attitude problem.
Put him back. Tape those feet down. Get rid of this.
He probably has a lot of really strong opinions about Kiss and how Gene Simmons' Family Jewels was the greatest show ever made. Trash, says chat. How do we feel about Berserker? I need to look up an image.
He's fine. I don't have very strong feelings about him, to be honest. Like, he's whatever.
I like the idea of Galarian Meowth more than I like Berserker.
Yeah,
so,
I think I agree with you.
Last week I expressed my criticisms of Galarian Meowth. Go watch it if you haven't. I'll put these up on YouTube eventually. Fucking whatever.
No, don't watch it. Honestly.
Don't watch these, bro. I've uploaded all these to YouTube by now, and you're here in part 8, part 2. Why are you still here?
These. I know someone's watching this to fall asleep, so we shouldn't raise our voices too much.
Why are you still here?
I hope you have a nice sleep, whoever's using this to sleep. I hope you have wonderful Pokemon dreams.
Yeah, so I don't feel that strongly about Berserker, honestly. Well, okay, so I'm looking at Beppis. First thing I'm going to do is, like, let's start looking at Beppis. And then I look dead square in the middle of Beppis, and there's those fucking squirrels.
I like him better than the squirrels, but not by much.
No.
Put him in there. Put him with the other weird shaped hair animals.
Yeah, that was just the first thing my eyes laser focused on, and I went, those fuckers. Is this G-Max Corsola, or does Corsola evolve now?
It's evolved. This is Cursola. It's a ghost type. Yeah.
I didn't actually realize it evolved.
Cursola. I like him. I think he's cool. I think it's a cool evolution.
I like the original more, but I
Yeah,
don't
I mean, well,
dislike this.
the original's a little guy, but if you look, the little guy legs are still attached to the bottom. And it's
No, it's growing out of its own corpse. That's so messed up.
It says it's ectoplasm, so it's like a ghost goo, and you can see like his normal body is suspended in the middle. It's kind of sick.
What did they do to this Corsola, man?
Ask the British.
This is some Pokemon ROM hack, edgy ROM hack stuff. But now it's
this
in, like,
is what
an official
happened
game.
to the coral reef.
This Corsola is fucked up. Jesus Christ.
Yokai, I don't know if this is a bestie. I don't like it quite as much as I like normal Ghost Corsola, but I think it's still up there just because it's cool.
All right, so we're into it. We don't bestie it, but we're into it. So let's start looking at A. Do we like it more than Sobble?
Yes.
Do we like it?
I like a lot of things more than Sobble, to be honest.
Then why is Sobble so high?
Because I like it more than G-Max Blastoise.
I can't argue with you there. Cursola, do we like it more than this Inkit? What? Sniffit? Niffit? Skinkit?
Fox?
What is this thing's name again?
I think I like it less than the Fox, but more than Blue.
Mm-hmm.
Sad guy.
What is the fox's name? I can't remember.
Nickit?
Nick, thank you. I could just bop it. Thank you,
bop
chat.
it. Thanks, chat.
Surfetched.
Surfetch rules. I actually fucking love Surfetch.
I love Surfetch. Oh my god, king shit. How far up are we putting him in bestie?
Definitely besties. Let's go up. Who should he be next to?
Okay.
Oh, I think he goes next to Apple Pie. I think the knight and the dragon go together.
Okay, here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna put him above the apple pie. I'm gonna move Pikachu down a couple spots below the apple pie. Because I do love Fat Pikachu. If we didn't love him, he wouldn't be up here. But as I sit on it more, like, this is just bringing old Fat Pikachu back. It's still just a Pikachu. That's my argument anyway.
I think that's fine. I like him a lot, but I'm not, I'm pretty flexible with where things are going. Uh-oh, Yokai is coming for us. Yokai has become the Hatterene of our real lives.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, God.
Well, I hope Yokai doesn't feel very strongly about Galarian Mr. Mime.
This is Mr. Rhyme, baby. This is evolved Mr. Mime.
He has evolved...
At the bottom of Little Stinkers.
Bottom of Little Stinker. Oh, no, isn't that Mr. Rhyme? Who's that ice Mr. Mime?
That's Mr. Mime.
Oh, so this evolve. Okay, so that's a Galarian Mr. Mime, and this is the evolved form of Galarian Mr. Mime.
He has a mustache now,
what?
so he goes.
I like him more than Galarian Mr. Mime. He's got a bowler cap. That's funny. Is this Cophagrigus?
Sort of. This is a different evolution of the same Pokemon. So, Yamask evolves into Runegrigus. It's Rune instead of Coffin.
Runerigus. Okay.
Runer. It's this one.
I'm looking at it in an image.
I think this is pretty sick. The ghost of the fucking stolen artifacts in the British Museum coming to life to kill someone. Fuck yes.
You always gotta hate on the British.
I didn't write this game!
I'm pulling up a video of the Pokemon credits. English. There's your name going up right now. I'm into it. I like Cophagrigus more. But this is still pretty sick nasty.
Oh, somebody brought up the evolution requirement. I should tell you the evolution requirement.
Oh, don't you have to like walk under a certain archway like 40 times or something?
No, you have to take Yamask into battle and take more than 49 damage in a single hit without fainting. So it has to be at least a specific level to take that much damage. Then you have to go to the Dusty Bowl and find in this huge, it's one of the open areas, you have to find a specific archway that has the same pattern that Yamask has on it and go under the archway. And it will evolve.
I'm going to put it right behind Cursola.
Okay.
Sound
I
good?
think it's that cool.
Cool. Sell me on the Alcremie line.
Do you like cake?
I do love cake, actually.
Well, there you go.
Shit. I didn't consider that.
So the first one is Milcery.
Oh.
It's got a C.
Isn't this one of the gimmick Pokemon where you can get, like, several different versions?
Yes. So how you evolve this Pokemon is this is Cream, and then you add a fruit, and then you spin your player character for a couple seconds, like in the field, and you whip the cream with the fruit, and it turns into Alcremery. I think that's adorable.
I would say I am okay. I don't care about all the different forms of Alcremie.
I'm glad that they didn't put them in here because I would find the person who made this and kill them.
You would become the Hatterene.
Yes, I would.
So I'm looking at just like, I mean, I see an image that has 6 of them. There's probably more. The basic strawberry one that it surfaces, I think that's fine. That's just what I'm going to base my opinion on.
It's fine. It has to do with the direction that you spin in as well, whether you're spinning clockwise or counterclockwise. Changes the color.
I would say I think Alcremie is neat. I don't love it. I like it more than Milcery because Milcery is just a blob.
Yeah, it kind of just exists for the cream gimmick of like so you can whip the cream. I think it's cute. It's fine. It's just not very interesting.
Okay, so I'm looking at like fine. How do we feel about it's small and round like this bird?
I like it. I like it as much as the unevolved Hatterene, at least.
I was just hovering it over there.
Yeah. I couldn't remember what it's called, but
who
the hat
gives a shit?
Baby. Also, I feel like so the evolution sounds complicated, but it's actually extremely simple because the only thing it affects is the color, and it's kind of fun to get like a random. They're all like different fruit colors.
You said all you have to do is spin around. I'm like, okay, that's easy. Like that's
you give it a fruit item, and that's what appears on its head as well. So you can give it like a strawberry or a raspberry, or give it a whole watermelon.
Where are we looking for Alcremie?
I like it as much as I was drinking water.
That's fine.
I like it as much as Sinesti.
Okay. All right. Gmax. It's a cake.
It's a big cake, which is pretty funny. Do we have a section for funny Gmaxes?
Big ass cake. Okay, let me. Well, yes, sorta. We have this Snorlax, Lapras, and Garbodor down here at the bottom of A. It's not its own tier, but that is just kind of where they have all kind of lumped up together.
Yeah, I think that's where I would put the cake, if I'm being real. Also, sorry, you got me curious. I'm looking at how many Alcremery forms there are. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 63 Alcremery forms.
Too many.
You can have a lot of different colors.
Hey.
Pretty fun.
How do you feel about Phalanx?
I love him!
Yes.
I love
He's
him.
marching his way up into besties. Where does he stop?
Yeah, I like him as much as the little monkey.
Little monkey? Okay. I like him more than the little monkey, so I'll put him there.
I
Phalanx
think
is
they're really
great.
funny. Have you seen them in the anime? They're so cute.
No, I haven't.
Ah, fuck. Okay, I'll look it up and send it to you later. It's really funny.
I wish they were better than they are, or they evolved or something, but I think they are perfect little round guys. They're great. Love them.
I wish they were better too. I wish that about a lot of Pokemon that I like, to be honest.
Who is this urchin?
This is Pinch Urchin. Because it's a pinch urchin. It's a pin. He's pokey.
Okay.
It's a Kirby enemy.
It's do we like it more or less than the squirrels?
Okay, I was gonna say put him in the ocean because he's a sea creature, but I like him better than the squirrels, to be quite honest. I mean, it's not a high bar. I like him about as much as I like the round bird. It's another round thing.
I guess I like Berserker slightly more because he's got more things going on.
Yeah, that's fair.
Snom.
Yes! I love Snom. He looks like a little candy. He's a baby.
Controversial opinion. I have no strong opinions about Snom. Like, I don't love it. I don't hate it. I'm just like completely indifferent towards it.
It's so cute.
I think the name is funny. I think
Snom.
How much people love him is extremely funny to me. That in that same vein, I kind of love him too through osmosis.
He's real silly. He's got goomy energy.
I just looked over at chat and I see I have a first-time chat prompt that just says Snom.
Snom. I'm looking on the Pokemon Center to see what their Snom plushies look like.
Snom.
Wow, they have a lot of Snom merch, actually.
I'm not surprised. So, like, genuinely, I don't feel that strongly about Snom, but everyone else loves it so much that I kind of just love it by association.
Snom. It's so cute. It's a shape. I don't know. They did a good job making a little shaped guy. I like him. Again, one of the only bug-ish Pokemon that I like. Also, Ice Bug is a really fun typing idea.
Ooh, terrible stat-wise.
Oh yeah, we're not. No, he's like Weedle level or Caterpie level.
Ow. So where are you looking to put him? Where are you?
Hang on. Let me look at his stats too. Hang on.
Well, tell me, how many weaknesses does he have?
Oh man, 4 times weakness to rock. Let's see, rock, steel, flying, fire. 4 times to fire as well. Mm-hmm. It's a dire little guy.
Any resistances at all? Ground, I think.
Ground, grass, and ice.
Okay.
And that's it.
Not great.
No, he's doing his best. He's just a snob. We're not going off their battle viability. We're going off the vibes, and I think Snom has incredible vibes. I think Snom should at least be by Sinesti or by
Polteageist.
Other Polteageist. Sorry, Sinesti is such a good name that gets stuck in my head.
Cinderace is kicking Snom in the butt.
Oh,
4 times damage. Fire weakness.
Ah, Christ.
I often forget Snom evolves because the only thing anyone gives a shit about is Snom.
It's Frostmoth. I think Frostmoth's a solid B, honestly. It's fine.
Sorry, I'm looking at chat. Snom is one of 3 Pokemon that can immediately faint to enemy hazards from 100% health. Let me look up Frostmoth real quick. Frostmoth.
It's just like a pretty moth with good eyelashes. She's wearing the mascara.
Ooh, yeah, those are some eyelashes. Holy shit. Yeah, it's okay. So, squirrels.
The squirrels are really the decider.
So let's see.
I like it more than squirrels. I like it more than monkey.
Yeah. Gmax Cinderace. I
like it more than Gmax Cinderace, but just slightly.
That's literally what I was like. I kind of like this teenage bird a bit more.
Works for me.
Stonehenge.
Stonejourner.
Stonehenge.
They had to for the British.
Also, sorry. Reference.
I'm absolutely pronouncing his name incorrectly. I think it's supposed to be a pun on sojourner, which is another word that I read and never pronounce. Sorry, everyone.
So sorry. I have great news. If I just Google Pokemon Stonehenge, Stonjourner comes up.
He's kind of fun. I don't know. He's like a B for me. I don't have huge feelings for him, but like, what a cute concept.
He's a fun little guy. I don't love him, but he's there. He's there to have a good time.
I feel like that about so many rock Pokemon. I'm just like, it's a rock.
They're just here to have party fun times. I guess I like it more than Rookidee.
Yeah. Just keep pushing those squirrels further down, homie.
Oh my
Actually,
God.
Can you show me B again?
Yeah, sure.
I think the 2 plant ladies should be above the squirrels. I don't think it's fair to them to be below the squirrels. Yeah, okay, that's better. Thank you.
Bro, I'm gonna be real. I hate this fucking penguin.
Ice Cube, put him in stinkers. I hate Ice Cube. Oh, they don't even have his other. He's got 2 forms. I'm surprised they don't have both forms here.
What's the other form? Should I look it
His
up?
his head is tiny and round. Yeah, I think you should. It'll make you really angry.
Okay, hold on. What's his name? Ice Cube?
Ice Cube with an E. Eiscue.
Wow, I hate this other form.
I knew
He's
you
got
would
a
not
baby
like it.
hair.
He has the baby hair when he's big too. And it's noise face. Also, sorry everyone who likes the ice cube head.
I think I like the
Penguin.
nerd bug more, so I'm putting it down there. When did Arduino become goth?
Indeedy. Indeedy. I don't know how I feel about this. So that's male and female, by the way. The male has the horns up and the female has the horns down. With the white tummy.
Uh-huh.
Is Google image search bad?
Yeah, it's bad, man.
Can you send it to me now so you don't have to send it to me later?
Yeah.
Jump
Yeah,
scare
there you
me
go,
like
there you
last time.
Here you go. Sent.
Ah! I wish I hadn't asked for this.
You literally asked for this.
Well, if you sent this to me after we ended the stream, I would drive to your house to beat the shit out of you.
I don't dislike these, but
I do now. You've caused a problem for
I'm
me
less than
personally.
indifferent towards them. We're gonna.
I like them less than the squirrels. I like them less than the squirrels. I like them less than the squirrels.
Okay. Man, do you want to put them in the ocean? Because like,
Yeah.
I'm leaning towards the ocean. Like, I'm even looking into the ocean and going.
I
guess
feel
I
a
like
little
them more than
bad
this
for these
fish.
guys. Yeah, I like them more than the fish. I feel bad because the 2D is actually quite cute, and then something about making the hips into 3D, it became a problem, actually.
What about the hips I sent you?
I have closed Discord, and I am not looking at it. Let's look at more Peko. More Pico?
I'm
It's
gonna be
the
honest.
Pikachu!
It's the Pikachu. You know how I feel about the Pikachu knockoffs. This is probably one of my least favorite ones.
How do you feel about its hangry mode?
It's just a dumb
It's called
gimmick.
that.
I know it's called hangry mode. It's just it's fucking.
He's hungry. You gotta feed him.
How
with
does
the
he become hangry mode? I only ever fought him. I never got one myself.
It alternates between turns.
Okay.
He switches between full belly and hangry.
I feel like we've officially hit the point where they just they tasked a junior designer come up with the next Pikachu knockoff, and they just went, I don't know, I give up.
I don't know. It kind of looks like Pikachu, but more dumb. It's like
It's really dumb.
it's like Pikachu's dumb little cousin. I kind of love him.
I don't know if I'd stinker it, but I feel negatively towards it because I'm tired of them at this point.
I like it more than Hisuian Electrode.
Yeah, okay.
It's because it's cute, at least.
Do you like hangry mode more or less?
Less, a lot less.
A lot
I like
less.
it
Do you
a
want
lot less.
Do you want to put it somewhere else?
Put it next to Impidimp.
Okay, you're gonna have to remind me who that is.
It's the top of Little Stinkers.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, done. I
don't like
immediately deleted that Pokemon from my brain.
As you should, it's not a good one.
Oh shit.
This is Q-Font.
How do you spell that?
C-U-F-A-N-T. It is a steel type little elephant. I don't know if I like it. It's supposed to look like a digger with like the digging scoop. It's more apparent when it's evolved.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm not that
evolved
into
one
it.
is kind of over designed.
Yeah, okay. I like Q-Font more than, let me see what it's called, Copperaja. But I would say Q-Font's probably low B for me, and then We can put Copperaja in the ocean. I don't care for him.
Yeah, okay. Let me just go ahead and get the ocean out of the way.
That does raise a good point that it's a copper elephant, but I don't. It's.
Do I even?
I think if they didn't put the things on its head, maybe it would look better.
It's got too much color stuff going on. It's just over designed to me.
Well, it's like copper that's turning green. What's it called? Where it does the.
Let me look up copper.
Oxidizes. Copper
okay,
oxidizes.
Yeah, I get you.
So like the first one is like a shiny little copper Q font, and then it's as it evolves, it's. Yeah, I don't know. It's fine. It's whatever. It has a Gmax.
Okay, we'll handle that after we put QFant up on the board. You said.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you already put QFant up
No,
there.
I went and did the other one because it was easy. Where were you talking about for QFant?
Man, I was gonna say bottom of B, but like it would have to be the bottom of B. I like everything else more than him. Maybe top of the ocean. Maybe he's floating. It's up to you. No, you know what? It's gotta be bottom of B because the octopus is guarding the entryway to the ocean.
I think this will break our rule of having Voltorb and Electrode at opposite ends. This iron code that can't be broken.
I mean, you could slip him inside if you wanted to. That's fine.
Gmax.
So I really don't like this Gmax. I'm sorry, guys. It's a block of copper that they put Copperaja's features onto.
This is fucking stupid. What?
It's a literal square.
Look at his little arms.
It's so stupid. I hate it.
Okay, I'm putting it next to the other comedy Gmaxes and Stinkers.
Yeah, it's also
bad.
oh shit. I just realized my headset's beeping because it's like I'm gonna run out of battery, so I'm just gonna make clunking noises while I look for.
Yeah, you're fine. It's these awful fossil Pokemon coming up.
Oh, the ones where you can blend the pieces of the fossils together.
Can you mix and match them? I thought
that's how it worked. Yeah.
I thought they were just permanently fucked up because, haha, the British don't know how to build a fossil.
I mean, that's part of it. The British don't know how to build. It's not once you make it, it's made. But when you are the one who determines the components.
Okay, so you can put them together in the correct way.
No.
Are you saying that because you shouldn't, or because you literally can't?
You can't.
Oh my fucking god, dude. So here's the thing. I get the gimmick of, haha, it looks like shit because the British. But in the end, you've just got a Pokemon that looks like shit.
Where's this fucking cable? Ugh. Shit, I can't hear you anymore. Hang on. My thing died. Oh wait, no, I can hear you again.
While Panzer's not looking, we're gonna slam all these guys into little stinkers because I hate them.
No!
I just hear you in the background just going, what?
I think I plugged it into the microphone.
I can still hear you.
Yeah, no, so I'm using my desk microphone. I think I plugged the headset charging cable into the microphone. So I'm gonna have to switch to my bad mic. Sorry, give me just like 1 second here.
I'm just gonna start scouting ahead a little bit. I'm seeing some things that I like, and then a lot of legendary Pokemon that I don't give a shit about. Bruh. Oh my god. Panzer, why did you just send me a random picture of Morpeko? Okay. She replied with, hang on, my shit is fucked up. 2-minute break. folks, how's it going? How y'all doing tonight? Talking about fossil Pokemon. Hi, Cinder. Oh no, my cat's probably getting hungry. All right, tell you what, chat. While Panzer's out of commission, you guys have the opportunity to make one single change to this tier list. It is not going to be, it's not going to be permanent, maybe. I don't know. The first thing I see in chat of move this there, we'll do it and we'll see if Panzer notices. We're moving Cursula. All right. Yokai, where are we moving Cursula? Swap the for the electro. Yeah, hold on. I'll do that because that's funny. See if she notices. And then Cursula into it. I'm just gonna put it right there, and we'll see if Panzer notices. I don't. All right, those are the only two changes I'm making. Mr. Mimon's too obvious. Well, it's not gonna be that obvious because your eyes are just gonna glaze over looking at this entire tier list. Just. Like, if I was scrolling out from bottom to top, there's no way she would notice there's a random Mr. Mime and, like, you know what, she might notice. If we were, like, looking like, oh, where are those stupid squirrels? I need them as my lodestone. And then, like, slowly moving up, she'd probably notice. I don't know why she sent me this random picture of Morpeko. I really don't. It's not even, like, a Google... It's not, like, a fucked up piece of fan art. It's literally just the official art of Morpeko. No, my cat has literally never been fed in its life. At all. Cinder, what are you... She's just lying in there. I know if I went to try to go get her, she would run away. So I'm not going to bother. Milton? Who the hell is Milton? Bradley? Who's Milton? What? Is there... I'm not saying there's a Pokemon named Milton. But... Is there even an NPC? There is an NPC. Oh, Meltan.
What are you saying about Meltan?
Chat was talking about someone named Milton, like M-I-L-T-O-N. I was like, who the fuck is Milton? And they were trying to talk about Meltan. Welcome back. You fixed your shit?
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, I went and the cable was missing for charging this, so I just went and got the one from my work computer downstairs.
You sound winded. Too many stairs?
I just ran. I was like, ah! And then I had to tiptoe past the baby room. Also, I unplugged my mic and was like, oh, it's the wrong kind of cable. And then the mic wasn't working. I'm like, fucked it up. I realized the mute button is on the top of the mic. Okay, so we're talking about Dracozolt.
Yes. Well, we're talking about all those awful fossil Pokemon that I despise. And I said, I want to put them all in stinkers. And you basically flipped your entire desk.
I evaporated. Yeah, I think Dracozolt's maybe the best looking one. The first one.
Draco. What Pokemon?
Dracozolt. It's an electric dragon.
Dracozolt.
They're all, I don't disagree with you that they're all bad. Okay, so on this one, the front half.
Man, see, here's the problem. Is I do love that little guy's face. And if he had an actual body and not a joke, I'd be into him.
So this is top half bird and bottom half drake for the build on it. Which I can tell you what each one is made. Like, basically you find 2 fossil parts, and there's a fossil reconstructor who will
okay, so there's
together
2 tops and 2 bottoms. Okay.
Yeah.
I see. I get it now. Yeah. They look
I
bad.
think Dracozolt's the best looking one, and it's still bad looking, so it's probably the ocean.
It's trying to make its way out of stinkers. Yeah, I mean, I guess I like it more than these dumb rocks, because they're just stupid rocks.
Yeah.
Then these other ones I don't give a hoot about. A hoot or a darn.
This next one is Arctozolt. It is top bird, and bottom is listed as Dino, but it's very clearly the fish one. The fish is just Dino. This is an electric ice type.
Oh my gosh, sorry. I lost a lot of energy in that 2-minute break into these fossils.
I'm sorry, we're almost done.
No,
you
you're
always
fine.
start to straggle around the fossils.
Well, because after the fossils generally comes all the 4 billion legendaries, which I just like.
I'm seeing them. There they are.
There they are. We gotta get through them. Okay. Yeah. So
this
I mean,
sucks, stinker.
Stinker done. I guess I like it more than the nerd bug.
So the next one is Dracovish, which is top half fish, bottom half drake, and it's actually the tail upside down with the head on the bottom of
the worst one of the bunch.
I know some people feel really strongly about this thing, and apparently it's like extremely strong.
Great, they love garbage. That's what they feel strongly about.
It's a water dragon. Yeah, get rid of this thing.
Ugh, bruh, buh. I like Choodle more than I like this thing. And the last one?
Arctovish, which is the head is upside down, the mouth is at the top.
Man, it's always at the fucking British. What have they done to this thing?
Fucking British. They put it in stinkers is what they did.
Yep, they did. Boom. Done. What is the name of this dragon that is also a office building?
Yeah, that's Duraludon.
Oh yeah, Duraludon.
Yeah, it's a... Okay, so I think the G-Max version is very funny, where it's actually literally an office building. I think it's a huge improvement over the...
I'm the other way around, where I think it's too ridiculous.
You don't think it's funny that he turns into a fucking... to Megaplex?
He literally just turns into a skyscraper. He's got windows and everything.
I know, he's got a lobby. It's good. I feel like it's good when they go whole nutsack with it, you know? I have no strong feelings about it. Like, this is like a low B to a C, like, an eh.
For both of them, or just the first one?
The first one...
So...
Let me think about the building.
The first one... I mean, honestly, I at least like it about as much as I like Avalugg.
It reminds me of the bomb diffuser turtle.
This one's cooler.
Alright, I can't fault you there. It is kind of cooler. Yeah, I like it about as much as Avalugg. They're sort of in the same vibes. They went to the same shop.
Also, Steel Dragon is just such a power move.
The building, though.
I personally lean towards the building makes me like him less, but that's just me.
How about you put it just next to his normal form then? If we can agree to disagree, and it can be dead neutral.
Whew, sudden sneezes. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Guess what? It's Dreepy.
Dreepy, a ghost dragon. What a little delight. Very fun little boy.
I like him a lot.
Yeah, he's all right. High A for sure.
I'd put him up in the Upland to Zigzagoon area. Like, I really like him with these little babies.
He's a
I like
good
him
boy.
the most out of this group of babies, I think.
Okay, I think that's fair. That's a fun guy.
The ugly teen, though.
Dracloak? But he's got a little Dreepy riding on his head. He's the older brother.
Fuck. Dreepy evolution is what I have to Google for.
That's fine. Drakelock?
So, out of the three, the middle one is my least favorite, but the final one wraps back around to, ooh, yeah, we in it again.
Yeah, I think out of all the middle forms, like, this one is... I think this one is fun because it has an entire whole Pokemon on it. I love that it has a piggybacker. I just think that's really funny. Man, I like it at least as much as the cake.
The small cake or the big cake?
The big cake.
Okay.
Not just the frosting, the whole cake.
I'll put on. I like it more than Garbodor.
Okay.
And then
Dragapult is so
it's
sick.
a fighter jet, man.
It's a fighter jet that launches little baby Dreepies out of its head. Holy shit, bruh.
It's great. I would A or Besties personally.
I'd say bottom of Besties for me, somewhere near Cursola. I'm not sure if I like Cursola more or less than Dragapult.
Oh yeah?
But I like Dragapult.
So do you like Dragapult enough to put it in Besties?
Yeah.
Then you probably like it more than Cursola, because while you were gone, I asked chat to move one Pokemon in the tier list, and Yokai said, move Cursola to Besties.
I like Cursola.
Yeah, fuck it, we'll just leave her. Oh, we also swapped Voltorb and Electrode, because that was funny, but...
Oh, that's fine. I can't tell the difference between them, whatever.
No, I'll put him back, because I do like Voltorb more, but I was just curious if you would even notice. You definitely wouldn't have noticed Voltorb or Electrode, but I feel like you maybe would have noticed Cursola, but...
I would have noticed if the squirrels went anywhere, I think.
I
would have noticed if you moved the lodestones, not the fillers.
That's the thing. So we joked about moving Mr. Rhyme up, and I said...
No.
I said that might actually be like, this tier list is so big that if you hide it, it depends on where you put it. If we had put it like next to the squirrels, it would be found immediately.
Yeah, like, I'm paying attention to my lodestones, not the fillers. Like, I like both Corsola and Cursola enough that I couldn't remember where we put it, and Besties seemed correct. So that's fine.
One of these dogs is Zacian, correct?
Yes, this is Zacian, the shield Pokemon. Or no, the sword Pokemon. His dumpy form is fine. It's like it's a bee. It's a dog. It's a good dog.
Wait, okay.
But it's...
Oh, right. Okay. What? I don't remember why they have these forms where they don't have the sword and the shield. What?
Because you have to give them the sword and the shield. That's the game. That's the name of the game.
But I mean, why don't they just come with the sword? Fuck this game. Why they don't? Why would this other form exist? What the fuck?
Because they're like lost.
Legendary.
They're like lost legendary heroes that have like long since retired, and you find, this Pokemon has slumbered for many years. It's not been fighting for a long time, and then you just give it the sword and it turns into a sick nasty. I bought sword because of this Pokemon, because the box legendary, I was like, this is sick, the dog has a sword!
That's cool. I'm just old man Cowbox who's grumpy about like every legendary having like 20 different forms, and I'm just like, why can't they just have the sword and the shield and just have that be it?
It's a fairy type.
I'm into Zacian. What's the other one's name? Zacian and...
Zamazenta.
Zamazenta.
Because for some reason, this is based off cyan and magenta.
I don't buy that at all.
People thought there was going to be Zamazello. That didn't happen for some reason. It's like people were looking for Pokemon Gun Zamazello.
So I definitely like Zacian more than Zamazenta, 100%.
Yeah,
not even close.
I think so. I think I like both forms of Zacian better than Zamazenta. Even the tired, sleepy form, I like the braids more.
Okay, so let's start with Zacian with a sword, because that's going to be the highest out of all four.
Yeah, very high A. Maybe bottom of Besties. No, high A. High A feels right. I don't like it more than the Dreepy Cannon.
Yeah.
The dog with a sword, it's hard to fuck up.
It is hard to fuck up. I'm just letting my own personal bias of, man, Corviknight's so cool, though.
Corviknight is cool.
Underpowered Zacian.
Dog form.
It's just a dog.
He's like beat up and got like battle scars. He's missing part of one of his ears. He's cute. I love him. I'd adopt him from the pet store.
The shelter?
I'd bring him home. You know, wherever they got old stinky dogs, I'd bring him home.
Oh, so he's a stinker.
Yeah. A good stinker.
So not a little stinker, but a regular
No,
stinker.
I'm not gonna put a dog in little stinkers.
Have we... I need to fact check that. Surely we've put at least one dog into little stinkers by now.
We put what happened to that dog in little stinkers. We put the
No.
notable
yeah.
dog in
What
stinkers.
dog was that? Oh yeah, it was the Electrike evolution.
Yeah.
Bro, what happened to that fucking dog, man?
It was the Mega. It was the Mega.
What did they do
Its
to
hair
that
got
dog?
big. That's the only dog I'll allow in little stinkers is what happened to that fucking dog.
I forgot about him.
I mean, this is a dog. It's a good dog.
That's
It's an A. But I like it more than the Boltoned for sure. Where even is Boltoned?
With the other dog. All right, he'll just go to the dog zone. I'll put him above Growlithe.
Oh, good dogs. Oh, he's back at the shelter with the fox and the...
They're running up to him to say hello. Zamazenta, shield form.
Shield form's pretty stupid, bruh. That thing be looking dumb.
He's pretty bad.
Be looking pretty fucking stupid, bruh. I don't think it's a stinker, but it's well on its way. I like it as much as the teen monkey with attitude in the bottom of sea.
Okay, I definitely like it more than this. I like it. Okay, wait, this is the shield form. All right, we're talking about the shield form. Fuck.
Yeah.
I definitely like it more than the elephant.
I like it more than the turtle. So it's like top of the ocean, probably.
Okay. Yep. I'll do that.
I think that looks right. I don't want to put a dog in little stinkers unless it's heinously fucked up, and this is getting pretty close.
And then regular Zamazenta is all right. Again, we'll put it right next to the other dog because it's another big beat up dog.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a big dog.
Done.
He's fine.
I'm not gonna think too hard about it.
Yeah.
What is the name of this thing?
Eternatus.
Oh yeah.
This is like if you asked a 12-year-old, like, what's the sickest Pokemon? And he just came up with something.
I mean, that kid was right, man. I don't know. It's pretty sick.
It's a poison dragon.
I'm into it. I remember this thing. I don't, love it. But as far as over-designed legendaries go, it's probably one of my favorites.
Yeah, he's fine. He's like a sick poison dragon who's made up of cyber sex or whatever's going on here.
I'm sorry?
He's like made up of energy or something.
Uh-huh.
Joe Biden cyber sex.
That is where my mind went because
we are removed from Twitch.
We just can't stop thinking about Travis McElroy.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for reminding everyone about Travis McElroy all the time. I don't know. Yeah, I'm alright with Eternatus. I kind of like it. I would at least start in high Beepus, probably A.
I like him. I like him slightly less than Gmax Lapras.
Okay, I was looking slightly more than Gmax Snorlax, so we're within the same ballpark. So I'm gonna put him. I'll put him between Snorlax and Lapras, and just thread the needle because you said to the right of Lapras, I said to the left of Snorlax. Just
perfect.
He has a Gmax form. Is that what that is?
No, it's an Emax form. It's Eternatus Eternamax, where it turns into this shape.
It's certainly shaped. It's a hand.
I have a hard time seeing this even as a Pokemon. This is a boss fight.
I'm putting it down next to these other really awful Gmaxes and Stinkers.
It's bad. It's made to be a cool, climax boss fight. That's what it is. It's not made to be a cool Pokemon.
Bruce Lee.
Kung Fu.
I was gonna say Mienfoo. I was like, that's not it. Cubchoo. No, that's not it. I was close.
So I kinda love Cubfu because of the DLC that he's in and how you get him and what his deal is.
So this is the one DLC I did do. I did most of it at least.
I love that they're like, hey, we have this Pokemon. It's a fucking asshole and nobody likes it. Can you let it follow you around and see if it becomes less of an asshole?
Okay. I'm only gonna focus on Kubfu because it's got 2 things after it, and we'll deal with that as we get there. Kubfu, I'm into. I like his little design. I like his little headband. I like his eyebrows. I like that he punches things. I think he's great. Toda-Tip.
I think he's
That's
awesome.
a good ass Pokemon.
High A. Low bestie. Cute little bear that kicks butt.
Yeah, I mean, High A is really strong, honestly. High A is basically like honorary bestie.
I like him more than Zigzagoon.
I was just leaning in this range, honestly. I think I like him slightly more than Applin.
Yeah.
So, yeah, good enough. So are these 2 different forms of the same evolution? Are they 2 separate evolutions?
Okay, so it is technically 2 separate evolutions. The Pokemon is physically the same, but it's in 2 different fighting stances. One is fighting dark and the other is water dark, and the water dark one is insane.
Do they have different names?
No, they're both Urshifu. Basically, it's like they're both using different like kung fu styles. Like if you're really into kung fu, you can probably recognize like what they're doing.
I'm guessing the water one is like this crane stance one. The one on the right.
I am trying to figure out. Yes, I think so. I'm honestly having a really hard time figuring it out from looking at Cerebi. Yeah, they're also Rapid Strike versus Single Strike. Rapid Strike is water and Single Strike is oh, I'm sorry, they're both, it's fighting water and fighting dark. And the water one is sick.
Which one's the water one?
The one on the right. You were right.
Okay, yeah.
I think you should move them as a single unit because the Pokemon looks the same.
Yeah, I was gonna say I like the stanced one, this guy on the left more personally. That's just me, but
I'm fine just moving them exactly as they are with that one ahead of the other one. It doesn't much matter.
Somewhere in A probably.
It's cool. It's one of the only like kung fu like bear things.
I like it more than Flapple. I think that's where I'm I'm like it about here.
Okay. He's cool. He's cool and he's strong.
And then, of course, I've got a fucking G-Max form.
Does it? Oh my god, it does. They both... Okay, well, you'll be able to tell the difference between the G-Max forms. At least.
These are the same Pokemon, but they're bigger.
Yeah, but one is red and one is blue. One is red for dark type and one is blue for water type. Yeah, it's the same Pokemon but bigger. I really don't care. It's wherever.
I'm just gonna. They're the same Pokemon. They're just going right up next to those guys, but slightly below. What is this alien monkey looking thing?
This is Zarude. This is a dark grass monkey that was given out as an event Pokemon. It's like a special. Bro, is this Pokemon number 1000? Hang on. No, that's Golden Nego, whatever his name is.
Does Zarude learn Sandstorm?
I wish. No, he's just a boring monkey.
It's
I don't
like him. I was just gonna
He's
say
a gross looking monkey. I don't like him.
It's pretty bad. I don't know if I'm looking at the bottom of the ocean. Honestly, a lot
You're
of
gonna
honors.
send that monkey to the bottom of the ocean.
I'm sending this thing to the ocean, but
you're gonna put him next to the other grass monkey.
No, cause honestly, I will say I at least like this more than the elephant.
Okay.
Not by much. I mean, I was gonna say the bottom of the ocean is Oh my god, I can't speak. Honestly, honorary little stinkers. Pretty bad. Okay, so they put out
new Reggies.
Is it just 2 new Reggies? Is this third thing also a Reggie?
That's a horse.
Okay. They might have made a horse Reggie. I don't know.
No. This is Reggie Alecki. This is, I think, currently the fastest Pokemon that exists.
Reggie Alecki. Man, those arms are ugly.
He does move very funny. He's like super hyperactive and does like a little dance where he's swaying his arms all around. I feel like he's more endearing
in animation.
Yeah, animated.
Let me search
So give him.
Regieleki GIF. Let me take a look. Okay, so pros and cons. Pros, he's dancing around. Cons,
Right?
the arms look even worse because now what is supposed to be just look like electric current now looks like a solid part of his arm.
He's just, I don't know, he's zappy. I'm not gonna defend him too much though. I don't like the Reggies just generally. So like,
What's the dragon one? Reggie
Drago. He's pretty funny. He looks like WoW armor.
Funny. I do love the arm. Okay, I do like Reggie Drago.
He looks like WoW shoulder armor. He looks like Pauldrons. I love that. He's really funny actually.
Kind of funny. Where are we putting the funny Pokemon? Let me.
It was somewhere in Beppis. We had a funny spot.
Let me see. Well, I mean, we had like comedy G-Max is at bottom A.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. You can put him next to those guys. I like him just about as much as the Ice Darumaka, so that's fine.
Yeah, okay. And then Regieleki, I think.
Ocean, you want to electrify the water?
Let's electrify the water and just kill everything that's in here. Oh man, it's rough down here, dude. I like it more than this fossil. I'll give it that. I have literally never seen this horse in my life.
Okay, so just 1 second. I have to explain to you about how the DLC worked that you did not play.
Okay, yep. I did not play the other DLC.
The third thing in the list there, do you see it with the big head?
Ooh, we were going to get there, and I was going to say immediately put all three into stinkers, but...
Okay, no, you need to hear this. You enter the new area for the DLC. This thing floats over to you and goes, "Hey, I'm the king. I lost my horse. Can you help me find my horse? I'll let you catch me." And then you have to catch his horse, and then the Pokemon becomes this thing riding on the horse that you catch.
Hate it. Despise it.
So there's the Ice Horse, which is the very first one here. The white one is Glastrier? And then Spectrier is the dark one. That's a ghost horse, which I think Spectrier looks fucking cool.
Oh, it's floating. That's kind of sick.
Yeah, I don't really dislike either of his horses on their own. Like an ice horse with the armored face, cool.
Straight up, the horses, pretty cool. Hate the thing that goes on top of them.
Yeah, we'll talk about that guy in a second.
Like every fiber might be.
I just wanted to preface you so like we can enjoy the nice horses separate of what happens to them.
I'm covering up those three slots with my hand.
Why did they do this?
Man, these horses are pretty tight, actually. I'm looking at least in like an A somewhere.
Yeah, I think Spectrier is definitely very high A for me.
Yeah. Oh,
very
man.
cool.
Man. Ooh, yeah. I'm looking probably at least around the Gigantamax Toxtricity Rapidash area.
Boy, I was gonna say I would put it up next to Applin or Cubfu. It's like a cool ghost horse, you know?
Yeah, no, I was putting a starting point. If you wanted to go further than that, like I was willing to. Okay, we'll start with the ghost horse. You're looking at like around an Applin. Yeah,
I'd give it an Applin.
I personally like the ice horse more. I think that's just it's cool looking.
Do you want to put them together up there?
We can have together.
Honestly,
paddock. Like just I'll put the Spectre horse up front. But yeah, I think they're pretty cool. So is there
down there?
Is this another Stantler? Is this just a regular Stantler? Did he find his way into
this is the mount that you get. This is Weirdeer. This is the mount you get in
Oh yeah, Arceus.
Yeah, Arceus. This is the first mount you get. Weirdeer. It's a new evolution of Stantler. It is a psychic normal type.
I completely forget. This is so forgettable.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Weirdeer, honestly. I don't like the antlers. I don't like the beard.
I mean, it's inoffensive. I can give it that, but I don't
have strong feelings. Yeah.
I guess bottom of Beppis. I guess it doesn't really make the ocean, but whatever. Oh yeah, I forgot. Scizor got old, man.
Wait. Sorry, I was looking at Calyrex, the horse rider again. Oh, Cleavor, the old... Yeah, he's Rockbug, Cleavor.
It's got axes for hands.
Imagine if Scyther was the worst thing you've ever had to look at with your eyes. I really hate Cleavor. I know that's controversial. A lot of people like him.
So, I don't like him. I don't hate him either. I'm mostly just kind of indifferent towards him. So, I guess by law of averages, he ends up in the ocean somewhere.
Yeah, towards the bottom.
I like him... I mean, I like him more than this monkey.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, done. I'm not even gonna think about it too hard. Aw, man.
Ursaluna.
Ursaluna, yeah.
I like that he has the moon with clouds as his face, but I hate that it gave him the DreamWorks eyebrow because of that.
It's really bad.
It kind of fucked up his face for the gimmick of the moon behind the clouds, didn't they?
I really like Ursaring. We've been over this 7 years ago when we did Gen 2. Ursaluna, I just think is a bit too ugly.
It's a nice mount, kinda. I mean, it's not super useful, but he's... Yeah, I don't know. He's like a C tier.
I'll put him next to Cleavor. I like it slightly more. No, I like it more than the fish. I like it more than these weird goth Arduinos. That's about as much as I like it, though.
Yeah. Also, all these fucking mount Pokemon have stupid evolution things. So this evolves from Ursaluna on a full moon if you feed it a peat block item.
Sure.
Go away. And then this next one is Basculegion, which if you take a Hisuian Basculin and it takes 294 recoil damage without fainting from its own moves.
You want to just put it next to the other Basculin?
Yeah, I don't have strong... Like, its tail is cool, how its tail is, like, kind of goop, because it's ghost.
I'll put it above Basculin, because it is Basculin, but slightly more designed.
Yeah, it's Basculin with a cooler design, I'll give you that.
Yep. Sneasler.
Sneasler!
Terrible
Hate
name.
It. Terrible.
Sneasler.
I don't like Sneasler. I like it. I like it as much as Galarian Slowking.
Ooh, man, that's rough. I like it more than that.
Okay.
I don't like love it. Like,
okay.
Sneasel is cool, but, like, I at least landed in Beppis somewhere.
Okay. Personally. I will give you a Beppis, but not much higher.
That's okay. I'll, do you like it more than the Stantler? Weirdier.
Yeah.
Okay, I will cease arguing any further. I'll take what I can get.
Yeah, I think that's about as far as I'm gonna... It's Sneasel, but long. It's
I was gonna
Sneasler.
operate under rules of, like, the moment I ask for, like, this and she says no, it immediately goes into the ocean. So I was like, hey, I won one fight. Let's just put it there. Bruh, what is this thing?
This is Overquill. Remember last week when you're like, who remembers Quillfish? Apparently Game Freak does, because here's Quillfish's new evolution, Overquill.
I hate it.
It's Quillfish, but worse.
I really hate it.
Yeah, it's not good. You can put it in stickers.
I guess I like it more than this fucked up fossil.
I forgot what the last one was in this Pokedex, and I'm not happy.
I've literally never seen this thing in my life. What is this thing called?
Sorry, I was blowing my nose. This is Enamorous. And it's, you know the weird...
Oh, Safe Search is on. Thank you, Google.
Yeah.
Why'd you have to bring that up?
This... You know those storm Pokemon? The ones that are like...
Oh yeah, you're making some great arguments for stinkers right now.
Yeah, no, this is a stinker for me. It's the storm Pokemon, but instead of an element, it's themed like horny, and it turns into a fucking snapping turtle that wants to fuck, and I don't like it.
I like it more than this guy with the fucked up head.
Okay, that's fine.
That's about it.
That's fine.
Or, you know what, honestly,
that's Calyrex.
I like the guy with the head more. I won't lie.
We're gonna have to talk about Calyrex when we get off this call because I want you to experience how bad it is to look at, and you have to imagine that you have to interact with him like an NPC a lot, and he talks, he has a lot of dialogue you have to sit through.
Man, speaking of a lot of things we had to sit through, this entire generation took us 2 streams to get through.
It was a big one.
But here it is, including input from chat that got Cursula out of A into Besties.
That's fine. I think Cursula is cool. Only up from here. I guess we'll find out because neither of us played very much of the next gen.
Oh, you played more. Okay, so, well, I didn't play much of it, but I looked at what Pokemon were in it. I beat maybe 2 gyms, and I went, "This is. We'll get to. We'll deal with it next week."
Oof. Yeah, we'll talk about it next week. We have problems with the next generation. Boo!
But not a lot of problems with this generation, because look at all those guys in A and Besties.
Yeah, this is pretty top-loaded. I feel like everything Beppis and above is, like, quality.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this was a top-loaded fella. A top-loaded set.
It's just, it feels like there's a lot of sinkers just because there's a lot of Pokemon. And
it was just fucking huge.
Not all of them make the cut. That's going to be it for today, folks. We'll catch you next time with Generation 9.
Yay! Thanks for watching.